Hi friends, how are we doing today? Are we doing well? Are we live, laugh, loving? Are we vibing? Hey Youngblood SXR, hey Sunstar4559, hey Dark Kaylee, I'm so glad you're here. I'm very excited. We're gonna do a fun little stream together. It's gonna be great. I forgot my glasses, but it's okay. I know where they are. I'm gonna hop in with Prof and we're gonna dive right in. TheTroughLive. Do. I do love this music. Okay. Frost's gonna hop into the call whenever he's ready. Hi Achilles Rising. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh. Yeah, Trough should hop in any second. He sent me a fun little playlist. There you are. Hi, Trough.
Hello.
Hello. Let me boost your audio a little bit here. There you go.
How's it going?
It's going. We're live, laugh, loving. We're live, laugh, loving, and I'm so excited to be caught up on the
We live, laugh, loving. That's the best one can ask for.
It really
I take
is.
it I can trust in you to host the share screen and all that malarkey.
Yes, I can do that now.
Because I'm quite frank. Like I can go for a few hours providing my commentary, but my motor skills are not in the.
I got you right here. This is where it's going to be loading in. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing, Vivi. I'm so glad that you're here. Vivi Morte, you are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. All right, let's get...
If I have a pressing point, I'll just verbally say, can you please pause?
Yeah, fabulous.
Other than that, you've done this shit before. You know how it works.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to dive right in with some amazing content. Let me switch over here.
Yeah. Now a lot of that docket is quite fresh because I didn't really get into much of it. So a lot of this earlier stuff is something I haven't seen either. So this is a new experience for both of us.
Oh, okay. So this is all new stuff. Or is this all new stuff, or is this earlier stuff?
So, especially definition. I think because it's only. I remember.
Okay, wait. I see that this one has
I
dates on it. 2026, 06, 23. Okay.
Okay, so that is new to me because that's the 6th is June. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're starting last month.
Yeah. So I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this stuff.
Yes.
It's new to the both of us.
Achilles, I'm so glad that you're here. If you don't know this, Trough, but Achilles is somebody who released an amazing doc, a little Google docy about some drama that was in the Final Fantasy XIV community, and I love covering Final Fantasy XIV community drama. That's my niche right there. Hi, Victor. Welcome in.
Jolly good.
So we are going to just dive right in. We're going to kick play. So this is dated June 23rd of 2026. And Firebat, I like that we're starting with Firebat taking a break. Saying, I need to take a break and step back. And then we have like 20 different, like 200 videos to get through. Incredible.
Yep, it's good.
Hello. Final video of the day. For the moment, I am very tired. It's been a very nice, fun day. So I did like OBS earlier this morning. I did a shit ton of freaking TGE. And then wife walked over here. I drove over with a soup and baby stuff and everything. And we played, ate some of the soup. And guess what? My soup was a hit. My brother and my sister and my wife are like, this is really good soup. So I'm like, I did good today.
I make better soup.
And so I don't care if people even I have a feeling someone's going to snark my food at some point and say something crappy about my food. So I'm just thinking out loud.
Sorry, quickly pause.
Yeah.
I feel like if you feel such a dying need to defend how amazing your soup is, maybe your soup isn't all that.
Listen, I make a fabulous soup. I'll tell you, I make an amazing bean soup. So good. And my jambalaya, I'm telling you, you've never had a jambalaya like this. And my chicken and dumplings, oh my god.
What's a jambalaya?
It's a Louisiana style dish. It's basically kind of like a stew.
Oh, like jumbo.
No, that's gumbo. Gumbo is different than jambalaya. So jambalaya is andouille sausage. I put some chipotle peppers in there, some long grain rice, it's really spicy. You can sometimes I put shrimp in there, but my wife's allergic, so I typically leave the shrimp out. And it's just this really great dish. You sop it up with a biscuit. It's amazing.
All right. I've just turned my my professional microphone on. Does that sound better?
You sound fabulous.
All right, epic stuff.
Epic sauce. Okay, let's dive in. I might order food. I might order some sweet green while we do this. I need a corporate slop bowl.
What is that, like salad or something?
Yeah, kind of. It's just a big bowl of quinoa, couscous, salmon, and greens. So Achilles Rising says, when is she not taking a break? The last stream I saw, you were racking or trying to take loads of time off work. Okay, Achilles, something you need to know about Firebat is that every third video Firebat makes, she says, I'm taking a break, I'm stepping back from YouTube to focus on my jorb and focus on my formally, and then proceeds to release 14 more videos in a row that very day. It's just something that Firebat says. Firebat's always stepping back, always taking space. It's hilarious.
I have one more question. Are you listening to are you playing background music?
Oh yeah, that is my background music. I can mute it.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be muted. Just turn down a bit. Sorry, it was overwhelming. If I felt like I was in a spa, that was all.
Oh yeah, it's my Final Fantasy 14 lo-fi, or Final Fantasy 10 lo-fi.
Yeah, that'll be what that was. I was just very confused. I was closing my browser windows on Opera and stuff, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Yeah. All right, jolly good.
Yeah, her job, which she quits after a week. Actually, no, which she gets fired from. She gets asked to resign. Hey, honey. Hey, Tubian. Welcome in. We love that you're here.
You know what? No one's going to do.
Well, by the way, if you get asked to resign, unless you're a politician In fact, pretty much the only job that it's respected to be asked to resign when you're getting fired is if you're a politician.
Or a teacher.
Outside of that, and that's depends what kind of teacher you are, I guess. But mainly in the UK, outside of being an MP or a minister, if you're being asked to resign from your position as a fucking retail worker, like what the fuck are we doing? That is embarrassing of firebat there. That is embarrassing. It's
incredibly embarrassing. So in the States, I'll break it down a little bit. It's a little bit different. You'll get asked to resign, and a lot of people will take it. Because if you get fired, it looks really, really bad on your resume. So it's kind of a deal that they're offering you, which is like, we'll give you a good reference. If you resign, then you can go work somewhere else. We just don't want you here. And it works out for the employer because they don't have to worry about paying unemployment. And it works out for the person who gets fired because they don't have like a fire on their record, and they could still put that on their that they worked there on their resume.
I see. So in the UK, like, there's not really the same implications because by law, an employer cannot give you a bad reference whether you were fired or if you were made redundant. And like, you know, like either way around, you're entitled to employment. You know, like the benefit system is the benefit system. It's like that's the implications of being forced to resign in the UK is, that's why I say it's pretty much only politicians that may do that here. That's where the cultural difference is.
I was asked to resign. I see where you're coming from. I was asked to resign once from one of my first jobs when I was like 19 and I worked at Starbucks, and I told them no, they would have to fire me, and then they just didn't fire me. I called their bluff.
Oh yeah. I've just shared the stream in my Discord channel and tagged you. Okay, yeah. Epic. Also, who the fuck tries to force someone into resigning from Starbucks of all things? That seems pretty petty.
To clear things up, that manager later went on to own and operate a Chick-fil-A franchise, so I think we can all guess why he wanted me gone.
Hello, my internet's just killed itself, I think.
Oh no, can you hear me? Hello? Testing.
Is that mine?
Testing.
No, I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry. I do live in the. Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah. So that manager later went on to own and operate a Chick-fil-A. So I think we can all kind of guess why he wanted me gone.
Boo! Homophobic chicken. Boo! Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I have so many stories from that Starbucks. The one time someone tried to sell me drugs when I was like working the drive-thru. It was hilarious. And the worst part is that they were overcharging. They were like trying to sell me weed for $20 a gram. And I was like, girl, no.
That's horrific. Holy shit.
I know.
It's like maximum. I'm trying to convert from pounds to dollars. It should be like at least a maximum like $10 a gram. And that's if you're down bad. Fuck
yeah,
no.
I would pay $10 a gram for like Loud, which is high quality weed. And this was back when it was illegal.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough. The only experience I really have. Sorry.
We're gonna continue, or we're gonna talk about weed all day.
Fair enough.
Because if people I'll be like, they've never had my soup. Looks isn't everything, and so I won't care about their opinion when they start the soup.
Okay, listen, guys. I do have access to my kitchen now. It is unpacked. So, tell you what, we're gonna do a little dono goal. If the channel actually gets enough people to get monetized, I will do a cooking stream where I recreate firebat's recipes.
Why would you put yourself through that? Holy shit, that sounds horrific.
For the content, baby.
For the content. Speaking of content, I know you're a big fish person.
I love my fish.
I'm moving into a new apartment which has like a massive, like fully functional fish tank. And there's no fish in it at the moment. I have to obviously give you the details, whether it's freshwater or seawater, because I actually don't know off the top of my head.
I can definitely help you with that. I'll send you
some pictures and find out. And you can pick up some fish for me.
I can definitely help you with that. All right, we're going to keep going.
And so I feel good. So good, I'm going to do it again. But, I feel like I'm at peace. Despite some things that have been happening, like past couple of days, I feel pretty good about today and yesterday. Like, I think that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Was we needed to just go to my sister's, hang out, play a game, just relax and enjoy some family time with our family. And so usually, you know, my sister will come over, or she'll pick up the baby.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll pick her up later, and it's just like a casual little hi.
Something I want to point out here is that I think it's really interesting how Firebat is able to be like, yeah, no, my sister's gonna help take care of the baby, which is fine, takes a village, but like has isolated Tanya so much that the only way Tanya is able to get help with the baby is if it's like somebody that's connected to Firebat.
Yeah, and there's no like, oh, you know, well, I mean, to be fair, I think Tanya has a pretty rough relationship with all her family members, so maybe that's a no-go. But like, I mean, it's actually something I don't think I've actually thought about before.
Yeah, no,
Does Tanya actually
have?
Does Tanya actually have any friends?
No. The thing is that Tanya is super, super isolated, and I would like to think that hopefully Tanya has some friends that aren't. This is something I've said every time I've tried to directly address Tanya, which is that I hope she has friends that aren't associated with Firebat, just so she has an unbiased voice who can actually like try and pull her out of Firebat's crazy chamber. Ruby 8.6 says hi. Also, welcome in, Ruby. Welcome in, Mrs. Soap and Clay. Glad you're here.
Hey, how's it going?
Sorry, need focus. And bada bing, bada boom. Perfect.
Oh my god, look, Firebat looks like they're driving the speed limit.
I think me and my sister would come to the same
Gross.
agreement. You know, kind of help me and Tanya with our stress. We're going to start doing things with my sister. And so I think I made the right call for this weekend. Just, you know what, we could have just stayed home today, like any normal day, but I'm like, you know what, today's Beth's day off. She's not doing much. We're going to go hang out with her. So I ended up treating, like, me and Tanya and my sister and Ben to, like, those little old-fashioned ice cream cups with scoops in them. And so I think we did good today. So.
Listen, I love an ice cream. I love a little. That sounds wholesome. I love this. This is good. We like that. Listen, I have to give credit where credit is good. Where credit is due. A nice little family day out having ice cream in the park sounds lovely. And you're right, Mrs. Sophie
Yeah, no,
Clay.
I agree.
Making clam chowder in 90-degree weather is diabolical. I think that Bat is getting tired of parenting and wants to give the kid to the sister. Yeah, absolutely. The car sounds broken. Yeah, the car is a giant piece of shit. The car is a shitbox.
Yeah.
Ford POS.
I think they've said on record before the car cannot do realistically any more than 30 minutes of driving before it basically gives up. That's what they said before. They said,
I gotta hear this car because that sounds like a cracked head gasket. Let's see.
With that being said, I banged to one.
Yeah, that's something wrong with the little pistony thingies. That's what that is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little slower. I will probably be doing Hogwarts Legacy tomorrow, if I'm being honest. I have like 6 episodes I need to catch up on anyway, because I didn't do yesterday, because I was really focused on OBS. And then today, I didn't do anything. And then... So that's 4, and then the 2 I need to do tomorrow, which that's 6. So I apologize, I dropped the ball the past couple days. I just been really wanting to do OBS. Like, I'm enjoying it. Even though there are some pesky things I've had to cover, I decided, you know what, I could cover a certain commentary channel tomorrow, a new one that's on the board. I talked briefly today's last, I think episode 13 or 14 OBS. And so I was like, you know,
is this a Seska mention? Wait, is this a Seska mention?
possibly. It's either you or Frankie Tavern. I think it's more likely to be you. Going off the top of my head, the catalogue of the OBS streams and who they were covering at the time. Because I think this is from 2 or 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah,
well, no, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Did I miss another Seska
I think this is probably
mention?
you.
Damn. All right, let's keep going.
You know what? They're not worth my time. I'm not going to waste my time on some garbage content creator that wants to give his 2 fucking cents on Sarah Face stuff. I'm just like, it's a waste of time. He's a waste of time. So I'm not doing that. And so we're gonna focus on that tomorrow.
Hey, the Bad Archives, welcome in.
Wednesday, I might do Minecraft stuff. And so I'm not leaving OBS, I'm not stopping, clearly, because I really enjoyed it, obviously. But like, I'm thinking it's time for a little break from the whole vlogging and, you know, and all that stuff. Just take a break, breathe from performance, and more be focused on just doing something I love doing on YouTube. And so I hope to maybe work on the Imperial base some more. I'm really close to finishing that project up. I basically took the last week and said, screw it, I'm just going to do...
What's really diabolical is it sounds like Firebat wanted that baby because she just wants to give her someone else because she's inconvenient. But she wants to give her to someone else because she's inconvenient. Yeah, so here's the thing. Firebat has openly stated that they got Tanya pregnant so that Tanya couldn't leave them. That is on the record. That is what Firebat said. I guarantee you the Bad
classic
Archives
baby trap.
Yeah, it's a baby trap. I guarantee you that the Bad Archives right there probably has a link to that. And I called this when Tanya was still pregnant. I called this when I first started covering the Firebat stuff, which is that there's going to be an initial blow up of oh, hey, thanks for following the Bad Archives. Thank you so much. There's going to be an initial blow up of love bombing and, oh my god, I'm so happy. Hi, Awa, glad you're here. There's going to be an initial blow up, oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm such a great parent. Look at me. I have my baby, blah, 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 blah. Then there's going to be a devaluation period as Firebat grows more and more frustrated with the realities of parenting. And then there is going to be, once the devaluation period is over, it's going to really blow up in Firebat's face. I've said this over and over again. That's exactly what's going to happen, and I think we're actually starting to see the beginning of the devaluation period.
OBS,
yeah, 100%. Like,
yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like, you know, Firebat was infatuated with the new baby energy for all of fucking 3 weeks. Once the reality sets in of having to take, you know, responsibility and actually have to raise his child, it's sort of like meh. It's like, I don't know if you remember Seska. You know how like Firebat was like really amped up for this new job when they thought this new job would entail them being out of state for like months at a time.
Yeah.
And then once they realized this job would actually not be out of state for months at a time, you know, it would be a long commute, but like, you know, like you'd still go home every day. They instantly fell out of love with it, you know, like that just sort of shows the sort of character we're dealing with here, you know, like they wanted to get away from it. They couldn't get away from it, so they lost all interest.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, gang, I got a new wig today. It's right here.
Very nice.
Did I see the pic of Tanya and Bat where Tanya has the 1,000-yard stare? Yeah, Tanya always has the 1,000-yard stare. I love Tanya, but she does constantly look like she's being held hostage. She literally looks like one of those like Americans who gets stuck in North Korea and is like, the people of the glorious republic of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea have been treating me so good. Yeah.
And everything, and then when it comes to Hangout live streams, we're not doing those anymore. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of it. For the past week, I've been doing live streams, and for some reason, either A, they automatically delete, or they show up later, as if I saved them. And so it's just really, you know, frustrating when you're trying to be a content creator and have your own content in your own YouTube.
Pause,
like,
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Everything that Firebat has just said is actually completely fucking fake news. As I'm sure you know, someone knows how to upload videos to YouTube. They don't just randomly delete themselves or go to unlisted. That is something you have to set in your own fucking setting.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was just about to say that, like, that is something you did because you got tired of people, like, fucking A-logging you, and because you were running scared from Repsion. Like, I remember when you made that change, Firebat. That was a setting you turned on, and either you're so stupid you don't remember how to undo it, or you're just lying. Which is it, honey?
No, bye-bye. So, no, not dealing with that. And so I probably should pick a good medium. So I think me doing the vlogging, like the personal vlogs where I'm sitting there talking about my life in detail, I think I'm finally over that part of my life. I mean, there's nothing really new anyway, which helps. But also, I'd rather watch other people's content and enjoy just reacting videos of me reacting to certain channels. And so I think the TGE project
channel?
I did yesterday, this morning.
Let's open that.
Was a great way for me to.
Oh yeah, the 1,000-yard stare.
We'll continue.
The POW stare.
Oh god, that's horrific.
Really.
The POW stare.
I do not feel comfortable. Really uncomfortable. You bump my car. Why are you yelling at me? You're the one in the middle of the fucking road.
Oh, you guys, this is another example of Firebat's great driving, but I would like to point out that if you type in !Discord in the chat, you will receive a link to my Discord server, where I post random
It's a very cool server.
It's a very cool server. You're in my server, right?
I'm pretty sure I am. If I'm not in it, I'm gonna show myself up here, but I'm pretty sure I am.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's a very cool server. All right, I post daily content about life in New York City. I post selfies with celebrities I meet. I post random pictures that I find really amusing on the New York City subway. Hey, Sarah Faye, welcome in. Yeah, please
Hey, what's up, Sarah Faye?
Bat posted that photo with something ominous like the last and final dinner with my wife. Jesus Christ, what in the family destroyer? Most recent celebrity sighting is I took a picture of my favorite celebrity, which is the black mold in J.K. Rowling's walls. Oh my god. It's very, very fun. Oh, you're all joining. That's awesome. I love that. Yay. All right, let's keep going.
What the heck? So there's this homeless guy with a giant ass car hauling, looks like a barrel bedding on a giant ass car on the side of the road. He just yelled at me for me being where I need to be on the road. What a joke. Anywho, moving on. If you can't tell, I'm a little tired. And so I'm gonna crawl probably, well, it's 6:27, so, yep, that's what happens when you start getting up earlier and earlier. So I will go home, crash, and then tomorrow early in the morning probably do some Minecraft or something awful.
Yeah, nothing about taking care of the baby. I'm gonna go home and sleep and then play Minecraft. Love that for you.
I'm gonna have a fucking pass out. You know, the whole baby thing. That's Tanya work. Am I right, fellas? Yeah. Hell yeah! Like, just like not even a second thought. Like not even like a second. Like not even a casual mention. Oh, you know, yeah, I'll go home and say hello to the baby. Nah, I'm just gonna go home and go to bed. Like that's epic. Yeah. That's epic stuff.
Thank you so much to Bat Archives for posting a link to the playlist of Bat vid re-uploads in case I don't want to give Bat views on recent vids. Yeah, definitely. It's also good to have on hand in case any of them get deleted.
Probably. I don't know. Is there an opening? Please tell me. Cross my fingers, please.
Oh, as an update as well, you can also follow me on Instagram. I have a new Instagram handle. It is not Seska Plays. It is Miss Kitty Drag, which is my drag name. I do drag, by the way, which is why I have a whole thing of wigs right here. And so, yeah, you can see me. You can come see me do drag if you ever want.
Please, and we got victory! Yahoo! I guess that was considerate enough to know this is our spot. For once, because usually that doesn't happen. Okay, folks, I'm gonna go in. I'll see you guys tomorrow, whenever. Today was a fun day. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Remember, trolls on the internet are pathetic, and long live the Empire. See you guys.
Okay, wait. We have some
long
videos.
Live the Empire.
We have some videos of some firebat food. Some bat food. Holy bat food, Batman.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna open this media.
I love
here.
bat food. We love bat food. We love bat food. Everybody loves bat food. Hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking.
So.
Mate, what the fuck is that?
Okay, I see what this is. what we have here is a side salad. Okay, probably a store-bought premix side salad with ranch dressing on it, which is weird because you don't put ranch dressing on a fruit salad. Unless that's supposed to be croutons. Yeah, those might be Caesar salads. And then we have some store-bought sushi. Looks like firebat just went to Publix or whatever and purchased some sushi. I even see the pickled ginger right there. And then just a
Whoa, that's fucking. That's sushi. I thought that was fucking. I had to actually like sit up now to look at my computer screen more closely. That's not nachos. That's fucking sushi. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is grocery store level sushi. Like I can see the California roll.
Oh my god.
I can see the avocado roll right there on the top right with little green on it. And then we have the I want to say I don't know what kind of roll that is, but we have a regular wrap there. And then the ones that look like fried chicken, those probably just have like crispy onions on them. Of course, the plate with the bigger portion of food is for firebat. Of course. Fucking pig.
What are the purple things? Because they look like kidney beans to me.
Those
are they grapes?
Or... Yeah, those are grapes. Which is a...
That is fucked up.
The combination of grocery store sushi, Caesar salad, grapes, and milk is an insane combination.
Yeah, that is genuinely a war crime. Like, oh my god, that's awful. I had to really focus on the screen then to witness what the fuck I was looking at. I'm still trying to like, my eyes still can't accept the fact those green things, those purple things are grapes. They still look like large kidney beans to me.
Yeah, I love a grape. I love on a hot summer day putting grapes in the freezer and then just sitting on the stoop and eating them in the heat. It's amazing. Here we go. Yeah, that palette is for the birds. Like, let's... Actually, wait, here's a better picture of the rolls here that we've got. So you'll see that these are sushi rolls. We have some...
Oh, that's like tuna sushi. That's fucking awful. That's like okay. Canned tuna.
So that's imitation crab, actually. We've got imitation crab, cucumber, seaweed wrap, rice, crushed onions, and then it looks like probably tonkatsu sauce. And then on the right, the ones that are just wrapped in seaweed are shrimp rolls. Okay. And then I do see some tuna over here. Tuna and salmon on the left.
That's awful.
Yeah. Hi, Melody. Welcome in. Yeah, this is Walmart. This is Walmart ass sushi. And pairing it with milk is fucking crazy. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other day. Like, listen, I know I'm controversial because I'm the kind of guy that will have milk as like my main dinner drink. I like milk. But milk with fucking fish is a level that, like, even I draw the line at. Like, that is outrageous.
Yeah, so, mere hours after posting about how they were taking a break, and we do have confirmation it's Walmart brand sushi, because you can see the Walmart bag right there. Mere hours after posting that they were taking a break and stepping back, we have a cooking stream.
I don't know. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, to show that I don't
sushi,
care,
mushi.
Users' opinions of me. I'm just going to kind of spit in their face with this video. And so doing that is, well, doing what I love, which is cooking in front.
Okay. So first step, so we're cooking sloppy joes to prove that we can cook. First step, why are you browning the sloppy joes in a stock pot? That doesn't make any sense. The fat's
Thank you.
It's not going to
annoy the fuck out of me as well.
It's not going to be able to render out properly. Okay. It's not going to be able to render out
properly.
It will not. Hey, honey, welcome in. It's not going to render properly. Okay, and I guarantee you, there's not going to be any draining of that grease. There is not going to be, and I guarantee you that hamburger is going to be gray.
What we're thinking is, so we're not going to talk about cooking specifically. We're just going to talk about this morning's video. Just briefly. So
I knew it.
The last live stream before this, the OBS, I think it's episode 16 or 17. I had dealt with.
Can we talk about how disgusting the stovetop is? Look at
it's awful. Also, it's awful. Also, you shouldn't have to when you're separating the mince or ground beef, as you say in the States. You shouldn't have to be fucking like churning it like it's butter. Like,
Yeah.
this is way too much fucking force. Way too much force. You're gonna ruin that meat. You're gonna ruin that meat doing it like this.
Well, also, like, you shouldn't be using a spatula to do it either. And that's probably why firebat is having such a fucking problem. You're ruining the meat. But, like, it's a glass top conduction stove. Just wipe it down with a wet wipe. Jesus.
With a
Yeah, I know.
YouTuber who has no actual videos on the content, created their account today to control me on my YouTube channel and want to talk about some really inappropriate things that shouldn't have been brought up on my channel in the first place. So I understand people want to know the truth and people want to expose me for the weirdo that I am. I understand the thinking behind that. Trust me, I really do understand the thinking process. But here's the thing. I do not care about people's opinions at this point. And so that's why I was able to watch that video, despite the fact that, you know what? Despite that, I could not care about someone's opinion.
Okay, actually, how about this? If we get monetized, I will go through Firebat's cooking videos, and I will actually make the food that she's trying to make in the real way it's supposed to make. Because I can make sloppy joes from scratch. I'll even grind the meat and everything.
Still be hurt by it. Emotions are a real thing. Emotions are complicated. So my belief system is I just don't care about that thing. But the truth is, despite the fact that I do not care about these content creators or what they say about me at this point.
Why the fuck are they so obsessed with meal prep? Adult Lunchables. Adult Lunchables.
It's still
true. Also, Seska.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna as a goal replicate any of Firebat's meals, you've got to do the trash bag fucking salad.
Oh my god.
The trash bag fucking salad. You've got to do that. Microplastics and all.
Oh my god, no. I'm gonna have so much plastic in my blood. In my body. I'm gonna start shitting out iPhone chargers.
Emotional stuff, and then by the end of the video, I addressed Sarah. So when I left my apartment, my intention was to go over, make a video.
I could do a cooking stream. Like, I'm actually a really good cook.
Go all the way to the store, make another video in the store, me buying the most expensive giant box of me showing legitimate proof. And then I realized...
Yeah, I don't care about your opinions. I don't care, you guys. That's why I'm gonna make 14 videos an hour talking about how much I don't care about your opinions.
My anger... My wife just put it in a very nice way. What did you say when I was over talking to you about my anger? What am I actually angry about? The audacity of channels, more or less, telling me what I am and what I'm not. And the fact that how dare you guys tell me I'm incapable of taking care of my child. I take high offense to that. So it's one thing, call me sexual.
Right.
Stuff,
I know this is a very minor nitpick.
Yeah.
A very minor nitpick. How in the fuck, unless they've got unless Firebat has the heat on the higher setting, how the fuck is there like visible smoke constantly coming off from that pot, just browning the fucking meat?
It's probably the
Like,
I'm gonna be real. It's probably the moisture because it was prepackaged meat. So it was probably the moisture or condensation because she probably took it right out of the fridge and put it in, or it's probably still cold. So it's probably.
Oh, but then you sure. I mean, again, we're talking like Firebat now as to fucking cook it. But surely then you put it on a lower temperature and wait for the fat to render, then turn up the heat. This is Firebat's obviously just whacked this shit on fucking full heat straight away to be able to achieve this.
Absolutely. And also, why is she abusing the meat? Once you have it separated, you don't need to do that. You just give it a stir every minute or so.
Yeah, you don't need to be constantly just beating the fuck out of it. This is how you burn it and also reduce all of the flavor in it. Because, like, listen, you don't want to get rid of every single molecule of the fat. The fat is the flavor to a certain extent.
Yeah,
you want to render it. You don't want to just abuse it.
Yeah, not only are you getting rid of all of the flavor in the fat, you're also breaking down a lot of those proteins. You're breaking down a lot of the muscle fiber, and it's just turning into a meat paste.
Horrific stuff.
Person,
Yeah. Firebat, this isn't you when you are gooning or trying to prostitute yourself on FetLife. You don't need to be constantly beating the meat.
I don't care. But accusing me of not taking care of my child, neglect, I take that very seriously. And so if people genuinely believe that I'm neglecting my
I have not seen the clam chowder stream yet. No, this is Trough is educating me right now.
child and have legitimate proof, you guys are more than welcome
the
to go
clam
to
chowder stuff.
CPS, go ahead if that's what you guys need to. But here's the thing: just like everything else online,
I'm really, really happy seeing an overturned KFC bucket in the background the entire time. It makes me really happy.
no one's going to.
You know how like some people have like empty liquor bottles with candles in them, or that sort of thing as decoration. I like the fact that firebat just goes straight for just the fucking just it's not even like, you know, like perpendicular 90 degrees. It's like a 35-degree angle. You know, it's just sat there. That just really just sums it all up, to be honest.
Why is it
exactly? It's just exactly. It's just half-assed from beginning to end.
Okay.
Shit, because one, I don't provide that type of information, and two, you can clearly see how much I love my daughter and how much I care about her.
Firebat, I'm going to say this again. If you are going to brown meat, get a wide, shallow pan, please.
I'm willing to drop whatever.
Also, by the way, just so you're aware, there is it's coming up very soon. I hope you can catch it. I am pretty pissed meaning drunk. So I may not be able to say stop pause in time, but like there's a brief scene where Firebat lifts up the plastic spatula they're using, and despite all the fucking time they've been browning this meat, you see on the back of the spatula the meat is still red somehow, mixture of red and grey.
So look at Firebat's not cleaning it off.
Yeah, exactly. So look out for that because it's fucking crazy.
I know. But this is making me a little bit hungry, you know? And you know what I think that calls for? I think that calls for... You know, I was talking about KFC. Should I get KFC or should I get something healthy? I'm gonna get something healthy so I don't turn into a hog beast like,
Didn't you eat fucking sweet green earlier? Like, have a day off. You know, get some greasy KFC down your gullet.
No, the miso glazed salmon at Sweet Green is on sale though.
Okay, well, listen, it's your
51-minute delivery time.
I've never
Fuck that. Ew. 51 minutes?
How long? Oh, that is pretty grim. I try not to do any more than 40 minutes is my maximum. And I've got to really want something from a specific place for 40 minutes. Like, anything more than 25 minutes is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I need to see the clam chowder stream. The clam chowder stream, really... Have you seen the new, like, food delivery service called Wonder? Has that made its way over to Indonesia yet?
Indonesia doesn't even have Amazon, so no.
Okay. So Wonder is their whole selling point. It's another fucking like tech bro venture capital startup, but their whole selling point is it's food made by AI, right? And we have 50 different restaurants and you can order it all and it's all made with AI. And literally all it is like AI generated recipes that they make in a factory, and then it's like a fucking like freezer meal that they pop into an oven and send out to you, and then they charge you $30 for it. It's hilarious.
We live in hell.
Yeah, listen, don't ever move to New York, guys. It's a nightmare.
Indonesia is still at the stage where it's cheaper to pay human beings than it is to pay robots, you know?
It's always going to be cheaper to pay human beings than robots. It's cheaper to pay human beings than robots here, but they're just really stupid and they keep paying robots. You made 3 pots of that clam chowder? Are you fucking kidding me? That's hilarious.
It's kind of like earlier, like last live stream. The reason I didn't hop up in there and go over to Tony and help her right away was because she was metal changing our daughter. There's no point in me getting in Tony's face when she already has emotional issues as it is.
Okay, because this is such a small pot, and it's a pot, you can hear the beef boiling in the fat.
Lashes out easily, clearly, because you heard that at one point. So it made no sense for me to go over there and physically help. So I was trying to end the live stream as peacefully and quickly as possible. And so I bought those two things. $28 each. With 134 diapers in each box. From home.
Wow, the parent bought diapers. Everybody. Woo! Yes! Oh my god, the parent bought diapers. You guys. Oh my god, I have to get my soundboard. Hold on. No, I have to get my soundboard.
Yes, the soundboard is a good bit. Fuck soundboard haters. Soundboards are always good bits.
I have to get my soundboard pulled up here. Where is my soundboard? My library. Here we go. Okay, I have a sound for this. It's gonna be loud, so please.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Can I just say for the record, also, zero seasonings have entered the equation here. And like, listen, okay, like, you know, like, I went on a rant to my last stream. I won't do that on this one. All I want to say is that us British people get slagged off for not seasoning, despite the fact we do. And then I see fucking firebat. They haven't even used salt or pepper yet. Like,
No
that
salt,
fucking mince
no
is
pepper,
the most unseasoned. Nothing. Not even a touch of Worcestershire sauce. Nothing.
Okay,
Absolute
so
fucking
when I make my
slop.
sloppy joes, I am so one, before I even put that beef in the pan, if I am using prepackaged beef instead of grinding it myself, I am putting it in a mixing bowl with pepper, salt, mustard.
Yeah.
Not mustard like squirt mustard, like mustard seed. A little bit of oregano, some rosemary, and some thyme. All right. That's my basic 100%. Starter.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna start massaging that in, okay? And then I'm gonna start sweating some garlic in that pan, okay? I'm gonna start sweating some garlic, and then the beef goes in. Yeah,
exactly,
I am not above using cans of sloppy joe sauce. I am not. I will use them all the time. But I'm still going to season my beef because you need to season it before it cooks because that's how the flavor gets into the beef.
Yeah, 100%.
Video, literally was editing it, adding all the stuff because I said I was going to my last live stream, and then my wife said, "You don't need to do that. You don't need to prove yourself anywhere to these people. You know."
Oh my god, I need to see her knife skills. I bet they're terrible.
Who you are? Your fans clearly know who you are. The church, your family knows who you are. You don't have to. And so I was like, you know what, you're right. You're right. I don't have to do that anymore. So I'm not going to. I'm done.
She's not a Christian!
I'm not going to do that. So I'm glad that my fans helped me realize this again, because sometimes it's really easy for me to forget how much people genuinely care and all that. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to listen to my wife, listen to her advice, took the videos and deleted them. And so I know a lot of people are going to snark at that and be like, oh yeah, you're faking that too. You're just a lying sack of shit, firebat. And so prove it. Prove that I'm lying about diapers. Prove that I'm lying about...
No, we don't think you're lying. We think you did the bare minimum as a parent.
Delusional narcissist.
I take care of my daughter. Prove to me that I genuinely don't care about my daughter. Don't ever weaponize my daughter to get to me. That's what pisses me off at the end.
I don't think you care about your daughter. I think you care about the appearance of caring about your daughter.
At the end of the day, is that people weaponize my child. My child.
Hey Fizz, welcome in.
Weaponize me, weaponize my wife, weaponize my past, weaponize my ex. I don't care. My child, though? That's a line. Do not cross that line. Because that...
Listen. There is nothing wrong with shopping at Walmart or Amazon or Dollar Store, okay? In fact, if any of y'all are interested, there is an amazing cookbook that I used when I was just starting out, and I still use it today because it has some great recipes in there that can actually set you up to be able to cook and feed a family of 4 on $2 a day. And it's delicious.
It's just not okay to do that to my child like that.
Yeah, my child, not our child. My child.
That wasn't okay. A lot of people have voiced their opinions that they're genuinely scared of the fact that I'm going to be at home with my daughter alone. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to acknowledge that you guys are afraid, and that's okay. You guys are allowed to be afraid.
Melody, I don't agree with that. No. I'll buy some great value brands. I will. Like a great value brands, they can be just as good. A lot of them are white labeled. You know, and the really great example here is Kirkland's. Kirkland's does some really great white labeling. Trader Joe's does white labeling. And that's where they just take the same stuff and they buy it wholesale and then they just slap their own label on it and they sell it cheaper. Because it's cheaper to do that than it is actually to make it themselves. And so you can get some pretty good stuff from the generic brands. I grew up eating generic brands. I grew up poor, right?
I have mistakes, and understandably so. So here's the thing: I have done nothing.
Dollar General's brands are terrible. Well, Great Values hit or miss, but you can get some good stuff there. Kirkland, like the Kirkland brand stuff at Costco, always amazing. Members Mark, always amazing. Kirkland's is at Costco. Don't get Dollar General branded. Don't shop at Dollar General. It's actually overpriced for what you're getting.
Yep. Because you go in there with the default mindset of, oh, everything's going to be at a discounted price. So the usual staples that you would go for are actually overpriced because other things are cheaper. And you remind them to go, oh, well, it's all a reasonable price. And it's actually not. They do the same thing in the UK with a brand called Poundland. You know, because everything used to be literally it used to be a pound, but you'd actually end up overpaying for things that would be less than a pound. But you go, oh, everything's a pound, so it's cheaper. Yeah.
No, Costco brands are amazing. Publix brand stuff is amazing. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, H-E-B. If you have an H-E-B near you, H-E-B local brands are amazing. And fun fact, H-E-B actually has butchers in the store that you can just go to and be like, hey, could you cut me a slab of pork belly and cut it this thick? Like, they have actual butchers in there with local meat. It's amazing.
Abusive to my daughter. I actually protected her from my wife's arguments and fights and done it.
You do not protect your daughter because you blast your daughter's face on fucking YouTube every single chance you fucking get. You do not protect her from your wife's arguments because, one, you're starting the arguments, and two, you're in a studio fucking apartment. There's nowhere to put her.
Whatever it takes during fights to protect my daughter, even if it means taking her out of the apartment and go down the hall and sitting with her, or putting her down while I'm having a legitimate argument with my wife over something. Because
you shouldn't be having that many arguments with your wife either, by the way.
I don't want my daughter to be done that. But the fact that I've respectfully asked her to respect boundaries. And so this video is more like about boundaries, more than anything else. Is that I'm asking politely, leave my daughter out of your mouths. Leave my daughter out of your motherfucking mouths. If you have a genuine concern, go to the police. I live in Lacey, Washington. Boom, don't even care. That's already...
We're doxing ourselves again. We're doxing ourselves.
Hell yeah.
Just
shut your fucking mouth. I've had enough of you, you beast. Beast.
No knowledge. So I can talk about it. I'm not even doxing myself at this point. Lacey, Washington. Call CBS. Tell them and give them proof that I'm abusing my daughter. Go ahead.
Yeah, broadcasted the baby's full legal name the day the child was born. Yes, remember to like and subscribe, you guys. Like the stream, help spread the word. I'm a small creator and I love attention. I'm also a small drag performer, so I'm trying to get an audience, you know? Because every single like and subscribe, every single follow gets me a little bit closer to never having to listen to a bullshit customer service call ever again.
No fear. No regret. I have nothing to fear or hide from at this point. If you're not going to actually go through with stuff like that, then leave me the fuck alone. Rule number 2.
Who's texting me?
I do not want to know what commentary channels are saying about me or be baited to go watch their videos.
Yes, the gay agenda will be achieved on this platform. That is a promise. The trans agenda, the gay agenda, the communist agenda. All right. Every day I work to further the goals of the glorious People's Republic of China. For my king Xi Jinping, And I will further the American century of humiliation. All right. I have the mandate of heaven, Comrade Xi, and I will use it to serve the glorious Chinese Republic. 我会说一点普通话，我说的不好。
Leave me the fuck alone.
Being chilling.
Allow me to make my content. Allow me to be myself. You can talk to me all you want, but your content channel should be encourage your people to leave me the fuck alone. If Sarah Faye isn't a liar, then here's the thing. She said in her own email that she's been encouraging people not to harass me, yet those very people are harassing me, which means that she isn't actually harassing and that she's a lying sex shit in that regards. I've already exposed Sarah Faye enough that I just do not care about her at this point. Or anything I've done to her or whatever. I have no fear, nothing. I mean, she can come to my home right now and I would look at her face in the eyes. I'll record it too and say, I don't give a fuck about what I did to you 10 years ago anymore. I am done.
Yeah, of course you don't give a fuck. Here's the thing, Firebat. You're the rapist. You don't get to decide. Yes, my fellow please, I am innocent Yankee girl living in capitalist hellscape of America. Please, Comrade Xi, liberate me with your Dongfang intercontinental ballistic missiles and your Chengdu J-20 stealth air superiority fighters.
This is Chinese Navy. This is...
Oh, God.
Going in circles.
I've got to find a good Chinese anthem here.
I'm going to continue making this delicious food and preparing it for the week because this will go well with my soup. So it's not just me eating soup, but other things as well. I'm really, it's sandwiches, so something very easy. So that's why I'm able to cook this while at the same time talk at the same time and enjoy what I'm doing. So I don't have to strain the meat. Strain the meat. Where is it? Okay. Strain this. This will work. So at this point, I'm going to continue doing what I do here online. I'm going to keep making OBS content whenever and however I want. If I want to spend hours on end doing YouTube content, that's mine and my wife's business. It's none of your guys' business. So I don't answer to Malcolm. I don't answer to Femios. I don't answer to Repsion. I don't answer to anyone. The only people I really answer to is my wife, my child, and God. And my therapist.
Okay, I need to see if we're going to be seasoning this meat at all.
Fans. Genuine fans. Who are genuinely
Oh,
trying to
we're
understand
much
the
worse than that.
situation.
You're not even prepared
Oh, that
for what's
meat is-
about to happen. Trust me,
that meat is
Seska.
great.
You are
So if you're trying to
you are
use this
not
opportunity
ready.
to try to
You are not ready.
prove that I don't take accountability or prove something, okay, cool.
朋友是一
I'm
个
done
真
trying to
正
prove
不
that
拔
nonsense and things. And so as Yummy Waffles has said so many times, and she does this a lot, she'll go, chains or didn't happen. And so that's why I document everything. That's why I document every single thing I do, whether it be hanging out on OBS a lot, and stuff going on between me and my wife. It's not just to hold my wife or myself accountable, but
I don't understand why Bat is streaming. And yes,
I laugh.
my wife. I do not understand why Bat is streaming at all. Then why do you do this to yourself? It's like a humiliation ritual.
Also, I have seen this. I want to offer for everyone that has like the slightest bit of cooking ability. I think it's within the next 2 minutes. Massive trigger warning. You are not going to be prepared for firebat does in a second. No, none of you will be ready for what they do in a second.
I'm calling Xi Jinping right now.
哎呀，我走你这走嘞，毛泽东。Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
as to show you guys what's really going on. And so clearly, people who already know us in real life and don't feel like their baby's in danger, and she's not. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about briefly is how the whole diaper situation. So it was brought to my attention that apparently we don't change our baby more because of the price of diapers. And so, no, we don't change her diaper more because until recently, she only had to be changed basically every 4 hours. Sometimes two, depending on how her body processed the food that she ate.
What's
So
happening?
again,
What is
high
this?
offense. Despite
Pause. What do you think is about to happen here, Seska?
I'm
The
scared.
people at home.
I'm scared. Are we about to dump this in
What
the
do you?
sink?
Oh, trust me, it's worse than that. It's worse than that.
What is about to happen? No, I'm scared. I'm scared.
It's a culinary crime. A culinary crime.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
great length multiple times. I've done it online and she has. People again take what I say out of context and
Oh! We're pouring the grease down the drain?
No. That's
Social
the tap
credit
running. That is
deep.
the faucet running.
What? What?
That's the faucet
Social
running.
credit deducted.
I did not! Mr. Electric, send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
What? We're turning the faucet. We're rinsing it. Firebat, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, baby.
Pujo, what is this? And the grease is going down the drain. Oh no. Pujo, what is this behavior? Puja, no. No.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying.
What is happening? Okay.
shit up about me. And then think that it's perfectly okay to make shit up about me.
Why?
If someone does this,
No, negative a billion social credit points. No, please.
Bemuos does this, Malcolm does this, and Repsion does this. And honestly, I've grown very weary of those people, which is why I don't really watch their content. Not really. Now, I was okay with going over Malcolm's stuff, just because of the fact that I'm to a point with them where I don't really give a damn what they really think.
Practical they them of Malcolm. You know Malcolm's pronouns, bitch.
Like,
Yeah.
I can literally listen to them while I'm gaming, which by the way, I'm going to be doing that today probably. Listening to what they have to say and then make a video about it tomorrow addressing it. Probably. Don't know for sure. But knowing me, I'm probably going to watch it or listen to it. I'm to a point where I can listen to this crap and I'm not like, oh, yo, Jerry, you evil.
Why isn't
Wait,
why isn't the food on heat? Why isn't the food on the heat? Why are you just letting it get cold? What do you mean?
Because Fire has no skills.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Locale and Spiral Control.
Fire has no skills.
We're not leaving YouTube. I'm not ever leaving YouTube.
Why?
Again, I'm not.
Why is YouTube so important to you? You don't get money from it. All the attention you get is negative. You could just be hanging out in a Discord with the few friends you do have, and you'd probably make more friends if you just hung out in a Discord and talk to people, and you could just live stream to your friends in Discord. You don't have to do this. This is completely...
The craziest part about all of this is that Firebat in the long term actually made negative money from this. Because, you know, Phaeton used to regularly donate money to Firebat's cause of living like a bum, I guess, whatever the fuck you want to put it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the more that Firebat made live streams and videos, the more that Phaeton realised that Firebat was taking the piss in their request for money. And now that Phaeton money has dried up,
Good.
that Phaeton money may not have dried up if it wasn't for the overexposure on YouTube. So when you think about it, the YouTube's actually generated a negative income for Firebat, which is fucking impressive. It's impressive.
Beautiful. We love that. And I love that Phaeton has decided to cut Firebat off. I think that's great.
Throwing away my goals, my dreams, my aspirations, unlike Seraphe, unlike other losers, like her, like, I don't know, Mr. Tinklewinkle Finkle.
Who?
Actually, those two would be perfect for each other. They should date each other. I would love to see my ex and her ex get together and have a relationship. Because she...
Alright, calm down, Firebat.
Firebat. Yeah.
We don't need to hear about Firebat's weird fetish coming out right there. The writer's pulling this guy's fetish. Oh, I just love to see my ex-best friend fucking this other. It's like, come on, calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Firebat. Calm down.
Negative a billion social credit points.
Because they're both fucking toxic as fuck. And to be honest, I saw a lot of...
Wait. What just happened?
Get together and...
Oh, we're rinsing it off again. We're rinsing it again. We're doing a second rinse.
Pooja, what is this behavior?
What do you mean? Why are you rinsing it? You don't need to rinse it. You're already using, if you're going to use canned sloppy joe sauce, it already has water in it. You don't need to add water to this. What are you doing? What are you...
Those two would get along so
I'm traumatized.
fucking well. Because they're both fucking toxic as fuck. And to be honest, I saw a lot of her in him, if I'm going to be honest. And I think he made that connection multiple times. Where I was like, hey, this sounds a lot like my ex.
Why are we... You're rinsing all of the flavor off. Okay, one...
Yeah, I know, and it's like, it's and it's also like, you can see, like, Firebat's hand movements. They ain't just rinsing it off, they're, like, scrubbing it off, you know what I mean? Like, this is horrific.
Guys, listen, if you are ever browning hamburger, one, don't do it in a pot. That's stupid. Do it in a wide, shallow pan, like a 12-inch pan, if you're doing a pound hamburger.
Non-stick if you can. Non-stick if you can.
Non-stick if you can. Although, even if you use a like one that has sticks, if it sticks, that's fine, because it's going to develop what's called a fond on the bottom of the pan. And then you know what happens with that fond? That is pure flavor when you scrape that.
Deglaze it with some red wine.
Deglaze it with some red wine, you know, or white wine, depending on what you're cooking. Red wine if it's hamburger, though. And it's delicious. And don't do this. And also, if you want to get rid of the fat, you don't even need to dump it out. All you need to do, take a little handful of paper towel, drop that right in the pan,
just dab it. Just dab it, yeah.
Yeah, I what I do is I fold up a thing of paper towel, I plop it right in the pan, and I use the spatula to just kind of stir it around a little bit until it soaks up enough of that fat, and then I throw it away. And it's not going down the drain, it's not clogging up the pipes, and you still have enough of the fat in there to give good flavor and good texture.
So, the fact that...
And the thing is as well, this is, again, assuming everything's seasoned, you are some kind of fucking nutcase. To rinse it with tap water, with any water in the first place, is demented. But to do this with unseasoned ground beef, as you Americans call it, like, what the fuck are you thinking? It is, we call it mince. We call it mince.
Okay. Well, mince is something different here. Like mincemeat and ground meat or something. It's about the density of the grind.
It's same here. We just call it mincemeat, you know. But like, regardless, it's just the idea of just not only have you as Firebat not seasoned it, not browned it properly, because the few brief flashes we had, it wasn't brown. It wasn't like crisping up. It was still grey sludge. And then you're gonna fucking basically like rinse it the same way you like clean rice in a fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck are we doing here?
What is happening?
What are we actually fucking doing?
It's gonna be flavorless little pellets and tomato sauce.
Toxic people have tried to expose us on the web. This is absolutely retarded low-cal behavior. Or sorry, not low-cal behavior, incel behavior. These are two people who are single, have a job, and don't do anything with their life.
Unlike you, Firebat, the esteemed person of constant employedness. Like, I have this shouldn't be controversial opinion, but fuck you, whatever. I think if you don't have a job yourself, you can't critique others for also not having a job. Just a wild take there.
Yeah,
maybe.
If you're currently fun employed, you can't be like you're jobless. Especially when I happen to know personally that every single, like, for the most part, with the exception of maybe one person, every single one of the commentary creators that's talking about you, Firebat, either makes their money entirely from YouTube, which means that they have enough of a following to be able to do that, which you don't, or they are fully employed. Myself included, you included, Malcolm included.
Yep.
We are
yep.
all fully employed. We all work 40 hours a week, and making fun of you is our hobby.
Whatsoever. Literally, the
Exactly.
most dumb-ish people I can think of. Both of these people are equally as stupid in my opinion. Except I might argue that the Great Exposer might be actually stupider, in my opinion.
Wait, I thought that Firebat liked the Great Exposer.
Oh no! Did you watch? That might be worth some content as well. Did you watch the full Great Exposer like rebuttal video? It's like an hour and 40 minutes long.
No, I don't know what the original video is. I thought the Great Exposer was Seraphase X.
Yeah, no, it is Seraphase X. They did a full length like rage video it was like an hour and 40 minutes. I covered it in one of my streams like I know a month ago or 3 weeks ago, whatever it last was. They did like a full length like film length rebuttal, if you want to call it that. And they were not, while Firebat tried to find an allyship in this situation, the Great Exposer was like, no, you're a fucking dickhead, Firebat. Yeah, I hate you both. And after that video came out, Firebat stopped trying to stick up for the Great Exposer.
That's hilarious. Like, that's actually so funny.
Like, and it's like, again, we're both of an age to remember this sort of shit. Like, you remember, like, fucking, like, even from, like, again, if you were to look at the even just the profile picture and the intro of the Great Exposer, it's very, like, 2011, 2012 coded. You know, when everyone was doing, like, response video, like, reply guys shit to each other and, you know, all this sort of, like, edged or tryhard shit. Like, it very much has that energy of, like, hey, like, Angry Joe, like, hey, guys, today I'm going to do a deep dive and expose this person.
That's a little silly. I need a little silliness in my life right now in order to fully enjoy this. So we're gonna put on a wig.
Oh yeah.
I feel like putting on a wig.
Hang on, let me put up the stream on my phone again, so I can see your wig.
I just kind of felt like putting on this wig today because I feel like a clown, and Firebat's a clown, so we're doing this.
Yep. It's very fetching.
We're putting on this beautiful red-orange wig here. And I'm not even.
It suits you very much.
I really like it, actually. I don't know how I feel about how bright the orange on it is, but I think it's a little bit fun. I gotta fix this, though. This is driving me crazy.
Oh yeah, apparently I misspoke. I meant to say Tanya's ex, not Sarah, not Sarah's ex. I do apologize. Yeah.
There we go. Actually, let's do a hat too. I want to do a hat to just kind of keep things under control here. Hat moment. I think a hat could be fun. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. We're having a little fun. We're doing a little silly. I look like Max from Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things. There we go. There we go. That's cute. Okay. There we go. Okay.
And so you know what? Screw you guys. Screw you guys. So.
Screw you guys.
Say whatever you want about me.
Screw you guys.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Okay, now we can put this back. Bing, back you go. There you go. There you go.
And look at that. That looks real. I just threw that on, and look at that hairline. That's amazing.
Majority of the grease.
It's very fetching, darling. Very fetching.
Oh, fabulous.
Okay, now the next stage is Manwich.
Oh, there you. Okay. Wait a minute.
I love Manwiches.
Pause. I gotta respect the canned manwich sauce is very nostalgic for me. I'm very fond of it.
Fair enough. This is incredibly American, so I'm not too familiar. So I cannot cast aspersions in the negative or the positive.
It was very, very popular when I was little. And it's not as popular these days because there's like Sloppy Joes themselves aren't very popular. But my grandparents were boomers and I was raised by boomers. So It was very popular in the 60s, so my grandparents used it a lot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I haven't had these in a long time because I keep forgetting for some reason that Tanya doesn't like them, so I don't make them nearly as often as I used to. Where the living hell is the...
My wife loves it when I make sloppy joes, though.
I'm like, where is... Oh, come on.
Are you failing to use a can opener?
I need to open the can.
Also, imagine not having an automatic can opener. Or...
Also, well, even that, I mean, I don't actually have one, but I don't open many cans. But I'm not personally trying to flex. It's just, you know, they don't really sell can stuff in Indonesia. Can I just say, though, maybe I'm just being overly cautious here. Opening a fucking metal can right next to where you're heating up the pan of food.
Yeah, why are we putting it on the
stove? That seems to be
stove?
dangerous to me.
Why are we putting it on the stove?
Because that isn't like
Crazy.
next to it. That is like directly on the hob almost.
Yeah. It's a little bit crazy.
Oh no, we're turning on the extractor fan.
And we're just dumping it in there. Okay.
Well, I said 1 can per pound for the manwich stuff. God damn it.
Yeah, it gets some flavor on there. This thing's gonna taste like barbecue sauce, and that's it.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna taste like barbecue sauce and ketchup because that's the only flavors that are in there.
I have to do this slow fashion. I hate doing this. Once in a while, when I open a can, it doesn't just open up in the bottom like it's supposed to. So something I've done.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Are you stupid?
Okay.
And yes, Melody, I do fuck with crockpot meals. I love them. I have a crockpot from the 1970s. It's amazing. It's probably giving me lead poisoning, but I don't care. It has this... It's delicious. I make the most amazing chicken and dumplings in there. It's so easy. I'll set it up in the morning before I go to work, and by the time I come home, there's a nice bubbling crockpot full of delicious chicken and dumplings.
And you know that crockpot will outlive you as well. The things made between the 50s and 70s are built to last for fucking life.
Absolutely.
Those pieces of machinery will last forever.
My sewing machine is a solid steel Singer sewing machine from 1957 that has been working consistently without any maintenance for like 50 years.
Beautiful.
Gosh, my hair. Don't get me wrong, I'm really liking the length of my hair now because it's getting to a point where I can actually, when it's wet, touch my collarbone with it. Wait. Can I put it in my mouth now? That's the question. Hey.
Firebat, you are cooking. Also, I want to point out, Firebat did not wash their hands after handling raw meat. Is actively touching and playing with their hair. Has not put their hair back. And is like licking their fingers while preparing food from their baby. If their baby doesn't get like MRSA or staff gold, platinum plus rewards membership, this is going to be crazy.
Tanya, I can eat my hair now. I finally am as long as you.
Don't shake your hair out over the
my
food
wife,
you're making.
cut her hair way before I ever started transitioning, and so I've been like playfully snarking that my hair's going to catch up soon. And she's like, no, mine's been growing longer. I'm like, yeah, my hair's going to, like, one of the things I like about the HRT that I'm taking is my hair is to a point, it's basically right back to where it was
Listen, it's some seasoning, Melody.
in high school, where my hair would just grow back like that. Like, it doesn't take very long. And so I've been joking for months that my hair's going to catch up. And she goes, no, it won't. And she's like, when your hair gets in your mouth, let me know. Then we'll know that your hair is actually faster than mine. So I was like,
Disgusting.
gosh, I'm still not used to the fact, after all these...
Was that 3 cans of manwich? How much hamburger did you put in there?
I would guesstimate like maybe 500 grams. So 3 cans seems very excessive.
Because that looked like maybe 2 pounds of hamburger. 2 cans of man, which is fine for 2 pounds of hamburger. Why are we adding a third?
Months, my hair being long enough that
You
I
don't
can
need.
actually like brush it and like do it the style I like. So it's still taking some time to adjust to, but it's worth it. So I hope.
At this point, it's just tomato
I think I have
soup.
more than enough materials here to do what I want to do, but hopefully I did this right. Hopefully, that's the question of the day is I hope I did the right thing. And so, last thing that I want is
My hair's
sandwich
very long.
to be a little too floppy. So, hopefully. So, hope everyone is having a good day. Despite what the question this morning, despite the commentary channel stuff, I'm actually in a really good mood, despite everything that happened this morning. It's an old habit to break. It's really hard for me to break the habit of over-explaining, and then on top of that, break the habit of feeling like I have to prove myself to people. And so I'm a new mother. I'm a trans mother to a newborn. And on top of that, I have a wife who legitimately has emotional control issues, despite the fact she's taking medication for it.
Great. I love it. I love it when I
can be
slag
really,
off my.
really hard on me sometimes to be what others want. And truth is, the reason why I care so much about people's opinions is I hate being painted as a villain. I hate being painted as someone.
Sorry. Pause. Pause.
I hate
Pause.
being
Pause. Pause. One way to just fucking slag off your wife and throw her under the fucking bus.
I know.
Yeah. Listen, I'm holding it down. You know, I'm a trans not kicking ass, but my bitch cis wife, man, she's a mess. Am I fucking right, fellas? I mean, that's epic from the get-go. And then two, it's like, to continue on that fucking thread of fucking conversation as like a put down, it's like, are we for real? Like, you know, like, because let's be fucking real, right? Firebat is putting in the same amount of effort as like a deadbeat fucking dad. Let's be so for real. It's Tanya that's holding this shit down.
Period.
You know, I would imagine that when the shit gets going tough, Firebat is finding a reason to slinky out, as they've been trying to the whole time. And now they're gonna fucking be like, oh man, it's all Tanya's fault. She's so fucking, dude, she's just so like stressed out at the moment. Like, what's her problem? You know, like when people say shit like that, it's because they ain't stepping up to the fucking plate and taking their fair share of responsibility and being a parent.
I'm gonna step away for 5 seconds. I'm gonna let you entertain the stream. And I will be right back. Okay, so everybody,
No
be
worries.
nice to Trough. Talk to everybody.
Okay. Let me read the chat. All messages. I see no message. A fucking phone is loading. So while Seska is gone, Sadame, fuck you. Okay, like Sadame, like you're like supposed to be like my number one fan, yet you hate me. It's actually very disheartening. You're my 13th reason why. Melody says, hi Trough. Hello Melody, how are you? And Honey also says, hey Trough. I am very well, thank you. See, unlike Sadame and Supergirl, the professional fucking hater of mine, that is my moderator, who despite being my fucking longest serving moderator, goes out of their way to disparage me. Everyone else, you know, is showing the love. Melody says, I'm doing well. I found a pretty decent VPN recently. I've been using it hella. That is poggers. Saturday Supergirl says you're my first 12 Trowie. And that's pretty sweet. Ruby says Firebat just contradict themselves again with I don't care about people's opinions. To now I do care. I mean, yeah, but in breaking news, grass is also. In other news, grass is also green. Sorry, it's because I'm fucking. It's on my lapel. I'm fucking drunk. Leave me the fuck alone. I was gonna say horny. I apologize. Honey says, "I can't wait for Seska to see the clam chowder stream. Did you see it? I haven't seen the clam chowder stream, but I am gonna suggest some videos for Seska to watch next. Basically, because it says you're drunk on a live stream. Yeah, I know, crazy, fucking mental. I'm just waiting for my boyfriend to land. Okay, I sound so gay. I mean, I just realized the ridiculousness of my statement. I was about to say, I sound so gay, but I miss my boyfriend so much. Like, duh. No shit. That is as gay as it can fucking be. God, I am so fucking stupid sometimes. Okay, ignore me. That is quite funny. That is quite funny. I'm amused by myself there. I do it sometimes unintentionally do funny things. It's like, you know, like I forget sometimes I'm a homosexual. Sorry, I'm drunk, so I'm laughing at probably saying that isn't all that fucking funny to everyone else. It's just, I just find it funny that in my head, I was like, oh yeah, God, oh, I know this sounds gay, but I actually really love and miss my boyfriend. Like, yeah, no shit, that's gay as hell. It is quite literally by definition gay. Yeah. The next stream I want to show Seska is the pedo stream that Firebat did, basically. You understand the context of that when it's reacted to. And then after that, if someone can link me the childish stream, I will link that to Seska. But I don't know the direct link for that one off the top of my head. Yeah, but it would be much appreciated. Alright, apparently everyone was saying I was muffled before, so now I need to reattach my lapel mic. So maybe if I put it on the side of my shirt, maybe that's better. Like, hello, am I... Okay, so I shouldn't... Okay, that should, in theory, should be a lot less muffled. That should be much more clear now. Bunny says you were low-key... Low-key what? Low-key what? Low-key... Oh! Autistopus has woken up. Okay, well, that was a brief return of Seska, but she has to go piss, I believe. Oh, you were... okay.
I'm back. Hi,
okay,
everybody.
Yeah. Welcome back. Well, so I sent you a DM after fuck the itinerary that I sent you. That I sent you a DM. That's definitely the video you want to be reacting to next because it's fucking crazy. After this one, the one I sent you is the one we want to react to next. After this one.
Okay, fabulous. Okay. UPS tried to deliver a package while I was live, and then just never rang my doorbell. So now tomorrow I have to schlep my ass like 2 blocks away to try and get my
to the distribution center. They do the exact same thing in the fucking UK. I hate that. And the worst part is when you're waiting at the door because you know the time frame, and then you see them walk up and not even do it. I used to annoy the fuck out of me. You know, he's just boo.
It's horrible. Thankfully, there's like a drop-off location nearby here. It's like less than a block away, so I'm just gonna go there and grab it. Like a local pharmacy or something.
Alhamdulillah. Should be okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go tomorrow and see if I can get it. I get really annoyed because now, like, I know they're gonna do it again on Monday because I have another dress coming. But, alright.
Is someone that's all
I got this.
that's all I am as the firebat is I'm just X, Y, and Z. And yes, it's a victim mentality because I'm a victim of abuse online. And I've called this out a dozen times.
God, I can hear it slopping around in there.
And so if YouTube doesn't care about people doing this to me, then
I guess it is a sloppy Joe.
So that's just
I saw Firebat's threatening to fight you.
YouTube is not going to take people like Themios and Repsion down and all these other freaking crazy people who are obsessed with exposing the truth. The only thing it exposed is everything I've ever said. And so what I like about the Great Exposer, what he said yesterday, this is something really I liked. He's like, you keep giving these people fake blanks. And I'm just like, yes, I do give these people fake blanks all the freaking time. Because I'm not going to. If you want to be vulnerable on YouTube, it's just not going to happen. Like, I'll be vulnerable, but to a point. There's like,
Yes, it is Zen
for me,
browser.
there is a line I won't cross in my vulnerability that I used to
Pause.
cross all the time.
Now listen, I'm not familiar with the sloppy of the Joe.
Okay.
Okay, this is a distinctly American dish. But are the buns supposed to not? Are the buns being untoasted? Is that the standard? Like untoasted
listen.
buns?
You're supposed to toast the buns. Most Americans that make burgers and sloppy joes at home don't bother toasting the buns.
That is sad because like
It's very sad.
again,
I always toast the buns.
I am a British man, and I am slandered, and as a people, we are slandered for not being able to cook well, which is actually American xenophobia. But that's too woke for this. That is a too woke conversation that we don't need to get into right now. But the thing is that like I hear this shit all the time, and then I see fucking Firebat, and I can see already about to dole out this fucking slop onto untoasted buns, and I'm supposed to just accept that. That deeply aggravates me.
The reason I always toast my sloppy joe bun is because it's a very liquidy thing. So you gotta toast the bun so that way the sauce doesn't just immediately soak into the bread.
Yeah, it's the same way in the UK. It's not called beans on bread. It's called beans on toast. You know, we understand the reasoning of needing to have a solid base to soak up the sogginess.
Ruby, Gordon Ramsay is not a good example of a British chef. He studied in France.
And some people might
all our chefs did.
You're still the same person you were all those months ago. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Also, he's from London, which has remarkable food diversity.
Right, I am. To a point.
Who's from? Oh, sorry. Pause. Who's from London?
Is Gordon Ramsay not from London?
Oh, he's fucking Scottish.
I don't know. It's all the same thing to me, but yes, you're right. He's also Scottish. Yeah, he's Scottish. That doesn't count as British food.
The Scotland's in the UK. Scotland is British. Marco Pierre White is from fucking London. Okay, we're getting too deep into this. But also, just to quickly address, Saturday Supergirl said, even British snack channels admit US food is better. Yeah, the fucking sellout fucking turncoats say that shit. But I'm getting rage baited, I apologise.
Obsessed with the need to prove these people wrong. How would I do that? Well, I would have made a video.
Alright, I'm ready to see this.
Earlier, and I would have shown me doing the very thing, I suppose, that I am doing, which is take care of my daughter. The truth is, I don't need to do
You're
that.
using a measuring cup.
My videos
Use a
speak for
ladle.
themselves.
Use a ladle, please.
And that's all that counts. That's all that matters.
It shouldn't be so soupy that you need like a deep spoon to do it.
I know,
You should have been able to just scoop it up with a
being used
spatula.
right now, so I'm going to use this. This should ideally give me the exact. If I do it right. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is not good. This is not.
Oh, that's overkill, isn't it? Well, it's a sandwich. They're supposed to be messy.
A full
supposed to be a little
cup.
messy. Yeah. Oh, that is good stuff right there.
Wow,
that is
delicious. Finally, some good fucking food.
Sandwich. That is a proper sloppy Joe. That is next level sloppy Joe material.
Okay. I'm gonna say something. Maybe there was more meat in the pot than we thought, because that is the correct density.
So yes. So this will be my meal for the week.
For the week? No. What? A full. Okay.
Don't talk very much to get these. The most expensive thing out of my entire buy today was 2 sets of diapers, boxes of these diapers, and so it is what it is. And so I will.
I could not have the same meal for lunch or dinner. Like I can't do sloppy.
Get going. Enjoy my lunch, even though it's not noon yet. I'll put that there for now. Let it cool off and put it away in the fridge later. And so I got food for the week. And so here's some good news: is that even if we financially start losing a little bit of money, we still have $300 each month we'll be able to put in savings again.
Yeah, $300 a month, that'll take you far.
Even more, which is even more money because of the fact we're not going to be eating out. And so for those who don't know, recently my wife and I collectively have decided we are done with eating out. We are tired of spending our money eating out and seeing just a year ago, I could literally go to Arby's and spend like $30 on a whole meal for me and Tanya, like 2 burgers.
No, you couldn't. You were just bad with money, and you're still bad with money. You couldn't go to because you were begging Phaeton for money. You can't brag about being financially stable and going out and eating when you had to beg your friends for money like a goddamn pathetic little loser. Brokey behavior, and I hope...
Yeah, can I also just say as well, the sort of people that say, oh, it's actually cheaper for me to eat out every day rather than cook, them sort of people are R-worded. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, like, it is infinitely cheaper to cook your own fucking food. You know, it's only more expensive if you have no monetary sense in the world and you just buy a bunch of ingredients that you then toss immediately after using.
Yeah,
like
I
it's
eat
just,
out all the time.
It grinds my gears.
I eat out all the time because I'm a New Yorker, and if I want to, I can go get a $1.50 slice of pizza. Or if I want to save money, I can go get a $1 slice, you know? I can go to the deli and get like a Philly cheesesteak for $3, you know? Like, but I also eat out not because it's cheaper. But I eat out because I'm lazy and I like the convenience and I'm too busy to cook. It's not because it's cheaper.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Listen, if I wanted to, I could eat out every single day at like a fine dining restaurant. I'm in the top 2% of earners in the whole fucking country I live in. I am exceedingly wealthy for Indonesia.
I love
but
that.
Like, that just happens to be the situation I'm in. Firebat is a million miles away from that, you know, like.
Yes. Gross.
A thing of fries for each and a drink. I didn't buy drinks or even goodies. I just bought 2 burgers and 2 things that we could share together.
Arby's is also, by the way, Arby's is fucking disgusting.
Sloppy Joe. Oh, this is like crack for me. I don't get this very often. Whenever I see this, like when I worked at Willow Creek Casino, whatever, I would be like all over this. Just right.
Grim.
Oh, this is delicious.
Oh,
I love that. That's so epic.
Today's a good day.
Firebat fucking cumming their pants. Firebat's cumming their pants at eating untoasted white bread with fucking unseasoned beef slop. And they're like, oh my god, this is like fucking crack cocaine. Jizzing, like holy shit. That is once again, genuinely horrific stuff.
horrifying. Also, I think that with the right combination of haters and buddy trolls, we could successfully turn Firebat into the next Nikocado Avocado. I think we could brain break Firebat into becoming a mukbang streamer, like the next Amberlynn Reed. I think we could do it.
Probably. But it's just Firebat eating 30 packets of fucking quote-unquote zero... Did you see that, where Firebat thought that ramen was 0 calories?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's also incredibly high in sodium. They would never eat like this notorious People's Chinese Republic.
Don't do it. Don't Mao Zedong. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna watch the next thing now.
Oh yeah, check out the link I sent you.
I'm sending it right now.
It takes a little bit to get going, like a minute or two, but once it gets going, it's fucking insane.
Okay.
And it makes... I won't spoil it, actually. I won't spoil it, but, like, it's fucking awful.
I think I might have seen some of this, but I might not have.
Having a fantastic day. So, I didn't realize this, but I may have been a tad overly dramatic yesterday, and a lot of you have reached out concerned, wondering what the heck happened. So,
Fuck, I really want a cheeseburger now. I'm getting Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is good. Like, Shake Shack is a...
So, yes, I made a post.
Ooh, or, you know, instead of Shake Shack...
18 hours ago, saying my last and final meal with my wife. Overly dramatic. With a picture of me and my wife, a picture of a meal, of course, it's sushi, and, like, a salad. I have a glass of milk, because my wife doesn't drink milk, and then some grapes. And then, you know...
Listen. Don't drink milk with sushi, please. I listen, I am a milk defender. I will chug a half gallon of milk, like, on my own. Like, I'll do it.
Damn straight.
I love milk.
I'm the exact same. I love milk.
I'm not having milk with sushi. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah, that is like psychopath behavior. That is
Deranged.
psychopath behavior.
Absolutely deranged. I'm gonna get, I think, maybe 8-bit bites. Like, I love living in New York. Okay,
The vanilla shake from Shake Shack is truly wonderful. I had it in Thailand, and it was genuinely so beautiful.
There's all sorts of really amazing places around here, like that you can get amazing burgers. But the best burger I've ever had was at a dive bar in Little Rock that would let you in for free if you worked in the service industry. And you could get a burger there for like 75 cents. That was the best burger in the city. I'm telling you, it was delicious. But it might have also been because I was hammered and coked out of my mind.
I know the type. I know the type. There's a very UK specific style of burger, which is like dirty grease bomb burgers in UK fairgrounds and rough and ready football grounds that like cost like the equivalent of $1 each.
Fuck, you know what hit
they're fucking
amazing
beautiful.
right now? Some fucking Jollibee.
Oh, Jollibee is great. Now, I actually fucking love Jollibee. The pineapple burger from Jollibee is my fucking favorite in the world. I love that shit.
That hits. That hits so good.
It fucking does. It is so good.
New York pizza is the best pizza in the world, Ruby.
Later in the day, I realized I probably should have been a little more...
It is.
I'm trying this thing where I'm just saying something and not like going over and explaining the thing. So it definitely was clickbaity for sure, and I am so sorry, guys. So here's the deal. As of yesterday, I'm in a good place in my life where I can finally say enough is enough, that I'm done with things that have been happening lately. And so to take care of myself and my wife and my baby girl, and maybe give a big giant FU to the commentary channel of Serfe, I have made it so I can't access my phone or the computer without my wife's consent. And so this will be the last OBS.
Pause, please, pause. How is that a fuck you to us commentary channels that you've had to be treated like a toddler and given restricted screen time? That is not a fuck you to us. That is you are a grown adult that has to be restricted on how much phone time you have. That's embarrassing for you, not for us.
You know what?
Like,
I
deeply embarrassing. Deeply embarrassing.
Yeah, hey guys, fuck you. Actually, my wife says that I can't actually interact with you because it's my bedtime.
Yeah, guys. Like, I know my cock is in the cage, but now also my phone's in the cage as well. Okay, guys. Like, I'm actually winning, by the way.
Yeah, it's actually really winning that I had to give my wife my credit cards because I kept buying Green Goblin masks. So sorry. L for you.
Guys, my wife views me as such a fucking child that I can't even access the internet without permission, guys. Okay, but this is actually how I win.
Also, I'm gonna say that this being the last OBS, I'm gonna call liar on that. We're gonna get another one tomorrow.
For the moment. So when I say last OBS, I mean the last during the week OBS. So
Immediately followed it up with, I meant the last during the week.
Yeah, immediate stipulations, immediate qualifications, immediate. Oh, just in this way. Yeah, it's never a pure sentence from firebat. There's always a follow up. There's always a stipulation. It's just such nonsense.
I'm gonna get Popeyes. You know what? It's Popeyes time.
Yo, Popeyes is banging. Like I know the thing is, right, this is crazy. We actually don't have Wendy's or Popeyes in the UK. But they have both Wendy's and Popeyes in Indonesia. And I tell you what, I had a Popeyes mashed potato with 2 pieces of the Popeyes fried chicken and one of their spicy chicken burgers, or chicken sandwiches as you would call it, from Popeyes the other day. And I tell you what, it was very nice. I did enjoy it. Oh,
yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to get a regular unsweet tea because I'm Southern. I'm adding a biscuit. I'm adding myself a little biscuit. And then you know what? I'm going to get a little side. I'm going to get a little signature sides and sauces. Because I'm going to be a little... I was healthy today. In that I only ate a half pound of bacon for lunch. Which is the Southern version of being healthy. And I'm going to get an extra thing of gravy.
Very nice. In Indonesia, you can't buy gravy on its own. They only sell the pre-mixed gravy and mashed potato, like as a combined thing.
I'm thinking that they're not doing it here at this one either, which is crazy because I know I've bought like a thing of the standalone gravy, but that's fine. That's fine. You know what? I'm okay with it. Because I'm just going to get a second mashed potatoes and gravy.
It was fucking mental. I've never actually thought, until I'm hearing you now, that this is the first time I've actually realised you do have a slight Southern accent and not a New York accent. I don't know how the fuck
it comes out a little bit when I'm...
I didn't notice that before. I'm only noticing that for the first time, literally now.
You should have seen me during the drunk stream that I did with Femios where I drank like a full bottle of wine. And said things that got me kicked from Malcolm's Discord. You
got kicked from Malcolm's Discord.
Yes, I understand why he did it. There's no bad blood whatsoever. He removed me from the Discord because I said that I hope that Firebat has their kids taken away. Don't agree with me. Don't agree with me because you'll get kicked from his Discord too.
No, I was kicked from that Discord about fucking 4 months ago, so I've got nothing to lose.
I think that Firebat should have that kid taken away because I don't think Firebat is a fit parent. Billy B says hi. Popeyes is in the UK. Popeyes is a
Billy B is a long-time Trough watcher. He was also, I remember, a Mary True watcher as well, but he's stuck around. No. Billy B is a good guy.
Sadame, it's not that Malcolm wants Firebat to keep the kids. Malcolm doesn't want anything to do with anything that actually impacts real life, and I totally understand that. Malcolm is a very hands-off. We're just here to keep our hands and feet inside the moving vehicle. And does not want to be associated with it because does not want anything on YouTube to be dragging into his real life. And I totally respect that choice. I totally support that choice. I am not the same way. I think I am happy going on stage and saying, no, I get it. It was a rule and a boundary that was set up beforehand, before Malcolm even started covering Firebat. And I respect it. I respect the rule. We are not mad at Malcolm in this channel.
Fair enough. Yeah, I have my own grievance. I have my own slight grievance, but I respect Malcolm and I don't want to start any issues publicly with him.
Yes. Anyways, my food will be here at 8:25,
yeah.
so.
I'm looking at my watch, so that's 8:25. So that's in An hour. Hang on. Sorry, 8:25. So, so that's
how did you guys wear it last week?
It's in like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I was just I was looking at my watch. Yeah.
Yes. No, we love and respect our King Malcolm here. We love and respect him.
Yeah, we love Malcolm. We love Malcolm.
Yeah, or Malcolm as
everybody's buzzing for Malcolm.
Yeah, buzzing for buzzballs.
Clear, you're good. You just had to do a background check. Background check came back clean. But because of that fact, I am trans. Apparently, this was the message that my sister got as of yesterday.
Wait, what are we talking about? Hold on.
But you just vacation. As you guys are aware, last week my sister was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna be able to help with vacation Bible school. It's all clear. You're good. You just had to do a background check. Background check came back clean. But because of that fact, I am trans. Apparently, this was the message that my sister got as of yesterday evening. I didn't see the message because until about 5 minutes ago.
I turn on my light.
Here's what's going on. Hey, I just got this message from blank earlier today. Hey, Beth. So I met with the leadership team, and they concluded that kids camp wouldn't be a good fit for Victor to serve. Unfortunately, he is more than welcome to help prep, of course, and maybe explore the leadership other areas to serve. And so, of course, my response to that is I'm good. Thank you, Beth. So I will not be volunteering.
Okay. Fun fact. I was a vacation Bible school teacher when I was a teenager, out in the country. And so that is the whole interacting with the kids thing, that is done by teenagers. Like, I'm talking like high school sophomores and juniors and seniors.
Like 14 to 16-year-olds.
Yeah, 14 to 16-year-olds. I'd say 14 to 17-year-olds, depending. Because we did have a couple seniors there. But it's high schoolers, because it's just it's a way for high schoolers to be involved with the church. And that is, so I don't understand, one, why Firebat was trying to volunteer to teach kids at a vacation Bible school. Two, at least at my church, when I was doing vacation Bible school, like, vacation Bible school, the whole gag of it, the reason we called it vacation, is because the teenagers who were interacting with the kids, we would actually like live at the church for the week, and we would study, and we would like get locked into the fellowship hall or whatever, and we'd set up sleeping bags and play video games in the night. It was kind of like a church camp for us, and then the kids would come and we would teach them about the Bible or whatever. And so I don't understand why Firebat's trying to get involved with it. It might be a different situation at that church or whatever, but I doubt it. Secondly, anybody who is familiar with your online persona, your obscene fetishes, your weird sexual hang-ups, would never let you within a mile of a child. I don't understand why they were even open to the idea to begin with, especially if they did a background check, which I guarantee you involved Googling you, bitch. They probably found your fucking YouTube channel.
That's the thing. Like, you know, Firebat has just said there that this is obviously a very progressive church. You know,
no,
because they didn't just like. Well, hang on, bear with me. It's a progressive enough church that this church was still offering the opportunity to Firebat to volunteer and have leading roles in other avenues, which for a church is for a trans basket case. Those are not two the same, by the way, to make it fucking clear for anyone clips out of context, right? But you know what I mean? That's still very progressive for a church to still be like, well, we'll let you have a leading role in any other thing. We just don't want you to do it in this specific role. So I don't think this is a transphobic thing. When the church is saying we'd rather you not take photos of our kids. Yeah. I don't think this is a transphobic thing. I think this is they've realised correctly that Firebat's a fucking weirdo thing. You know what I mean?
And secondly, it could be a trans thing. Like, in my experience, like, even progressive churches can be like, hey, we don't want the optics of, like, this weirdo freak non-passing trans person. And I'm saying non-passing because I'm just looking at it from their perspective. To be interacting with children at a church event because we guarantee parents are going to complain.
Yeah.
It's going to get spread online and it's going to get the church a lot of hate. And in the current climate, you have to be a remarkably stupid and selfish person to not recognize that.
Yeah, like, unless you're fucking Blair White fucking tier, you've got to respect the fact that churches ain't going to want to touch you for a fucking kid's role, especially, with a 10-foot barge pole. That doesn't make it right, but I can see, for the most part, where they're coming from. And again, they didn't just flat out say, no, we want nothing to do with you, Firebat. They just said, hey, we just don't want you to be the photographer of children.
We don't
and
want
the fact that now Firebat... And the fact that Firebat the fact that Firebat is now rejecting any sort of position is crazy. Let the video play a bit more because they go into it more details, which makes them look even worse.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because of the fact that I am trans, I'm apparently
That was never mentioned. That was never mentioned.
For me to operate a camera and take pictures, and which is something I'm really good at, by the way. Yeah, look at those little arms. Yay!
Ugh.
Yay! Aww, Mama made you into a little marshmallow with wavy little noodle arms. That's what she...
Yeah, could you imagine, like, literally... Because, one, you know that Firebat is getting counseled by this church about their, about their predilections, because they believe in Christian counseling, so you know they're probably consulting with their pastor about the fact that they're a weirdo gooner freak. Oh, my order was picked up. They're a weirdo gooner freak. So you know, Mrs. Sopen, or who said this? Somebody said this. Oh, yes, Sadame said this, which is, could you imagine how enraged you'd be as a parent to find out this FetLife freak had access to your kid? Yeah, one of their fellow church friends said they would call the police on the bat so they were aware of the Sarah Faye rape thing. Like, literally, they're all aware of this. And so, yeah, it's actually incredibly great that the church stepped in and was like, hey, no dice.
Yeah, exactly.
You can cook.
Like,
if
as
you want to really
says, even if this is transphobia, it is the astronomically rare transphobe W. And listen, you know, like, I've had trans partners, I have many trans friends, including yourself, you know, like, obviously transphobia is bad. But, like, this is, like, the incredibly rare case where, like, the stereotype that, like, the right-wingers bang on about, that is, like, the complete boogeyman, this is the one case where it's actually fucking true.
Yeah.
That's how bad Firebat is. They have managed to be the manifest of, like, the worst, most derogatory stereotype possible.
There's a line from a television show called Difficult People, which, by the way, I love. You should all watch. It's amazing. If you're curious about life in New York and you like pop culture, watch Difficult People. But in the very first episode, there's like, every time you speak, I think about joining the Westboro Baptist Church. And that's how I feel about Firebat.
It kind of looks like from this angle.
Like, maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene is right.
Marshmallow noodles attached. So, I'm not signed into the chat. How am I not signed in? Bruh. Give me a second.
Yeah. Every single time Firebat speaks, I'm like, maybe Blair White has a point.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
literally just went through all
it's
this.
actually fucking crazy. It's actually crazy because, like,
oh, shit.
Okay, this is not something I'm proud of. This is something I'm proud of at all. I'm talking like almost 15 years ago. You know, like, I used to be a self-hating gay, like one of these sort of like proper sort of like Blair White types, where Blair White was a known person. I'm not trans, but you know what I mean.
Hold on, we've got we've got something here really quickly. I want to put a pin in this because I want to hear your take. But I was just forwarded a message. Let's see. Conversation. Someone Bat dated shortly after Sarah Faye was 18, while Bat was 22. Bat was specifically pushing another girl for unprotected sex. When people try to say they feel like Bat would do it again, I've always disagreed, but I forgot about this conversation. They never met in person, and I think that's for the best. She was afraid to be alone with Bat and reached out to me, not the other way around, because she wanted to be there as a third party when she met up with Bat IRL to make sure nothing would happen. So I'm going to open this media link so we can take a look at this message.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, so from the girl. He wants me to come visit him, but honestly, even being friends, I feel like he could be dangerous, and I hate to say that, but I feel like with the emotional outbursts he keeps having isn't good, and I hate to say that, but he could hit me or become angry or upset at any time. And we were dating, he kept pushing me to marry him and also have sex with him unprotected. This is a weird conversation, but relationships aren't just about that, and that's all he was focused on. The way you described him with the look in his eyes is something out of Stranger Things. Have you seen that show? And from Sarah Faye, I haven't seen it, no, but I mentioned it to my mom and she says she agreed. He forced me to have unprotected sex with him. That's a huge reason I didn't want to have sex for the first few months of our relationship because he wouldn't use condoms and I hadn't started birth control. He has not changed. Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, yeah? Like,
My food's here.
people that, like, bang on about so much about not using a condom. Like, I'm a fucking... listen, I'll fucking say it, alright? Sex does not feel as good with a condom as it does without a condom. But at the same time, it's not like that much of a massive difference that it needs to be a deal breaker. If you're that intent on it being a deal breaker, it's not because of just the slight difference in feel. There's something else going on there. And 99 times out of 10, fuck it, probably even 100 times out of 100 times, it's a weird psychological hang-up / manipulation rather than any other valid, as opposed to any sort of even potential valid reason. There's no reason to ever force the need for not using a condom, unless pretty much the 1 times out of 100, unless you have a severe latex allergy. There is no other reason to be so insistent on not using a condom. I think Seska's getting a Popeye's delivery or whatever the fuck it was. So I'll read some messages in the chat. Okay. Autistopus, I will ask Seska when she comes back from getting her food or whatever she's doing.
No, I'm back. I got my food. We're gooning.
You're getting lobbied for a call in by Autistopus.
Okay, hold on. Let's move to my channel. We're gonna move to the green room.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Okay. Fucking Trough, if you want to join as well, that's amazing. We can just do it from here because then I have access to my server soundboard as well, which is great. There we go. I'm going to drag you in. Autismus, join the green room channel. That is the waiting room for the...
Another person.
Hello. Yes, join the green room channel. That is the waiting room for the thing. If you want to call in, and I will try and bring you in, but I'll go ahead and drag you in. Hi, Autismus. Hi, Autismus. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm good. I just I need to I'm doing fine.
I love this. We're not going to threaten violence because I don't want to get my channel taken down.
In Minecraft.
Nope, not even in Minecraft. They've caught on to that trick.
God damn it.
We're going to be respectful of people's physical safety here because I don't want to get my channel taken down.
So hypothetically, I want to
square up. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we know.
Well, wait, is it really a bad thing if I want to beat
Yes.
the shit out of a rapist?
Yes, yes, it is. You're not morally wrong, but TOS doesn't discriminate
Yes.
upon moral justifications.
An alleged rapist, we have to include the qualifier now.
Allegedly. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. I love Popeye so much. Okay.
Oh, yes. No, Popeyes has pretty good po' boys.
Also,
They're
the
kinda like
pickle, the pickles that Popeyes put in their sandwiches, they're
Amazing.
very good pickles.
Yeah. So delicious.
But no,
And I love the food.
fuck it. I have this desperate need to throw hands with fucking Fire Scat.
Why don't we say
Okay,
this?
okay. Well, here's the way I think. Here's how you get your aggression out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Why don't you call out Firebat into the ring, but do it like Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Do your best Hulk Hogan impression to call out Firebat.
And that's Bill's disaster for you. See, the numbers don't lie. I love that video so much. Hold on, wait. I gotta do the impression. I gotta find it.
Or like, I was thinking
Like, hold
of,
on, like, I'll take you on in the ring, brother.
No,
You got a problem, brother? I'll see you right there, brother.
Here's Autisticus. You know, they say that all men are created equal, but you look at me, and you look at Firebat, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally, if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beat me. Then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastic go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 to 3rd chance of winning, but I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 to 3rd chance minus my 25% chance, and you got a 8 and 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. But you take my 75% chance of winning if we was to go one-on-one. And at 66 2/3%, I got 141 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
No, did you guys ever watch Fist of the North Star?
No, I don't watch television or movies. I don't believe in them.
Well, it's like, okay, so there's this anime called Fist of the North Star.
That's why I don't watch anime.
And it's like this post-apocalyptic anime where like this dude, he's kind of like Bruce Lee. He fights this really overweight dude. Like,
what episode of Naruto is this?
Well, he does
Hang on, 1 second. I'm being 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm being publicly challenged here.
Oh.
Okay. Saname's Supergirl. There is, I believe, between 1 to 5 Popeyes restaurants in the UK that have all been formed within the last 3 years. So when I said there's no Popeyes in the UK, I mean I never grew up in an era with a Popeyes, and it's all very recent. Okay, I wasn't okay. I apologize if you wanted me to take that. You know, it was super serious. Okay, I can tell you one thing: there is not a single Wendy's location in the UK.
That's so sad.
And
do
there's
they
only
do they have Bojangles?
and there's
in the UK. We need to bomb it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one Hooters, which is in Nottingham.
What?
That's so sad. So you know what?
Billy.
Okay, Autisticus, thank you so much for coming in. I am going to move you back to the general chat so that me and Trough here can move on with the Firebat tent. But thank you so much for popping in. You are our strongest soldier. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's boogie.
It's like, oh yeah, we need to do. Yes, it's me. It is I.
Yo, Seska, you know like them big like share bags of Skittles.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot to start streaming again.
It's okay. In Indonesia, one bag is $13.
One bag of Skittles?
Not like the tiny bag, but like the share bag.
That's crazy.
$13.
That's crazy. That's un-American.
Yeah, I know. It genuinely really is.
Listen,
but you know
okay.
what's funny about that? You know, Skittles is actually a British sweet.
One thing I really enjoy doing with Skittles is putting one M&M in the bag and then giving it to somebody.
See, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Or you do the other opposite, where you give someone a bag of M&Ms and you put one Skittle in there.
1 second, I'm Saturday Supergirl. Shut the fuck up. Okay, you know I meant. You're being pedantic. I'm not gonna roll over. Okay, all right. Just because there's now suddenly 4 Popeyes locations in fucking Soho that didn't exist for the majority of my life does not invalidate what I was saying before. You're being a flimsy flomsy. Sorry?
Soho is in New York.
Where do you think New York got the name of Soho from?
I thought they made it up.
The original Soho is from London. It's a gay district in London.
We call ours Soho because it's a neighborhood that's south of Houston Street. So Soho.
Okay, so the original Soho originates in London, and it's basically the main gay and party district in London.
I don't think there are any gay British people anymore. I think J.K. Rowling got rid of them. It's so sad.
Do you know what a crazy statistic? There's a political party in the UK called Reform UK, which is our most far right political party, and it turns out the highest votership of gay men vote for that party.
That's hilarious. Traitors.
Turkeys for Christmas.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna continue the video.
Share your screen with me again because we're in a different call.
Are you sharing my screen?
Doing a passcode, so I can sign in better.
I apologize. I need to click on Ted's screen. That's my bad. I do apologize. All right, give me a second. Okay, I am back.
I don't believe in Googling anything. All of my sources come from my brain, where I am revealed information in a dream by the prophetic angels who visit me in the night. Oh, wait a minute. We just missed something.
Passcode, so I can sign in better. Never mind. We'll not be doing a passcode, so I can sign in better.
Firebat, you don't have two-factor authentication? Firebat, what? Why don't you have two-factor authentication? That's dangerous. You're gonna get your shit hacked.
Let's see. Am I live? Am I even live? Oh, I am live. Okay. So, it looks like I will not be doing Vacation Bible School after all. Okay. That sucks. I might change my mind by Sunday and still go to like the meeting and all that stuff and see where I can help in other ways. It's just this is my frustration with the church. Is they're like, oh yeah, we need volunteers, we need help, and I'm like, one of my many gifts is photography and keyboard, and I'm not allowed to do either of those things because I'm trans.
No, it's because you're a gooter freak.
We will not be attending that church. After they literally one of their sayings they say every single week is "Come as you are, no judgment." Like,
because you are, except if you're like if you guys put as conservative views, you don't do that.
Yeah. So I guess we're going to be looking into a different church, I guess, which sucks.
Ooh, I love a poll. Let's do a poll. I want to do a poll.
Let's not do it. I don't know. What's this poll gonna be about?
We're
What's
gonna
this
do a
poll?
Oh, I gotta open up the chat in the thing here. Hold on. Ignore this. Nobody
In
look
the
at this.
social.
Nobody look at this. Okay.
This is like.
We're gonna start a poll. Is Popeyes homophobic?
No, don't not. Yes.
In the UK, and our options are going to be yes, this, and 9/11. There we go. That's a fun poll for us we can do.
I agree with every single answer in this poll.
I'm voting 9/11.
9/11. I like how 9/11 has 67% of the vote. 67.
Let's go. All right. All right, let's keep going.
But it is what it is. After all, we are church shopping at the moment. Okay, I don't know what this...
I need a church that's going to let me go in front of the children. You don't understand.
Like, this is just such a weird hill to die on. Like, just do anything else. If you're that bothered about volunteering for the church, do anything else. Like, why did you have to specifically photograph children?
Yeah.
As part of your volunteer
That's
work?
really weird.
Like, why is that a deal breaker?
Incredibly bonkers that you're so big on boundaries, yet when your church sets one and says, hey, maybe there's other ways you can help out, rather than photographing children, you online sex predator, with credible rape, with active rape allegations, by the way. Perhaps, maybe you could help out in the kitchen. You love to cook, right? You could help out in the kitchen. Perhaps maybe you could help cleaning up. Perhaps maybe you could help by leaving forever. I don't know.
I already told you there was an LGBT friendly church in Olympia. You didn't want to go.
I think I might be open to try it now. I also didn't like the fact where it's located.
Oh, I don't want to go to the LGBT friendly church because there might be trans people there. Are you dumb?
Such that is some pick me bullshit from fucking the Batster right there.
Bitch, are you dumb? We know the answer. The answer is yes. The results of the poll. It looks like Popeyes is homophobic in the UK. The answer is 9/11. Thank you.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. Democracy in action.
Yeah, true.
My wife told me when we were moving to New York that I had to stop making 9/11 jokes. And I didn't think that was fair.
My wife?
Yeah, my wife. And I didn't think that was fair because she already told me I can't make jokes about JonBenet Ramsey anymore. So when she told me, I said, so you're telling me that a second joke I can't tell has hit the North Tower. And she got really mad at me.
And it sounds like your wife is the bourgeoisie,
Where?
putting the common person down. We live in a society.
She's square. I love her so much.
Parking. Pain in the ass.
You don't park. Every church has their own parking lot, right?
Your church doesn't have valet parking?
Okay,
What are you, poor?
I don't think I've ever seen church without a parking lot.
I'll have to message my good friend Aaron. one of my very few trans allies, who's also trans himself, and hopefully they'll be up to because they're on.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
A succulent Chinese meal?
I love it so much. I have to get the This is Democracy
a succulent 5-day-old clam chowder meal to give my whole family food poisoning.
If you like,
we live in a society.
What is the charge? What is the charge? Eating a meal?
I love that so much, but I gotta find the right one.
This is Democracy Manifest.
Democracy Manifest.
I love this so much. But if you like the movie Borat and you like horror, might I suggest one of my favorite horror movies, Sorgoi Prakov, or My European Nightmare. It's like if Borat was made by somebody who was a deranged lunatic. It's so good. It starts off just like Borat, except it's in Paris, and it ends with like him becoming like an insane homeless person, killing people. It's crazy. It's so good, and it's all filmed from his perspective. So.
That sounds poggers. I'm very interested in that.
It's a fabulous movie. I highly suggest it.
The original, we were like, hey.
One of the best found footage horror movies. I'd say it's second to As Above, So Below, which is the best found footage horror movie. So it's like As Above, So Below. I'd say Blair Witch Project, As Above, So Below, Sorgoi Prakov.
The original or 2017?
Original, obviously. I still watch the original. The original's so good. I have it on VHS.
So I'm like, but I didn't press it. So maybe I'll reach out to him and be like, hey, you want to go to this church event with me and my wife? 3 trans and a cisgender woman hanging out at church, worshiping God and learning about Jesus.
Now maybe I can pop.
Technically,
You guys, the church wouldn't let me photograph children. They ask you how you are and you have to say that you're fine, but you're not fine.
the 2 cisgender.
Have you ever seen the rap video, you know, it's just like, and Jesus Christ is my N-word.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Yes!
Rewind 10 seconds and tell me, or rewind by 15 seconds and tell me that's not exactly how firebat sounds and what they just said.
Worshiping God and learning about Jesus.
Oh my god, it's the exact same cadence.
Technically 2 cisgender.
That is the exact same thing.
Not really anything.
Xi Jinping, please save me.
She's not anything so she can tell us, right, Sophia?
Yep. So with my wife having full control of the phone and the computer, which is something I have tried before in my past, didn't work well because I had control issues and I didn't trust the people that I've given that to. But my wife, I trust. And so we'll be doing OBS on Sundays. We'll be not doing live streams with my phone anymore, no matter how many times I beg my wife to let me. And posts will be a minimum. So at this point, it's mostly going to be gaming and some OBS. So I'm excited about this because this is exactly what I need. This also will make it 10 times harder for commentary channels, trolls, my ex-friends, as I'm going to start referring them to as, to harass me. And so I won't see what's going on. And so those who are moderators, your guys' job is to man down the fort when I'm not on. Because I need to use this time to plan accordingly what I want to do next. Because
this went live when? When did this come out? This was July 9th, so this was yesterday. So we're gonna put we're gonna put another text box up here. And we put a timer. Let's see. Maybe it's a widget. Can we?
So what are you trying to do?
Oh, okay. I'll just do a text. I'll do a text. I'm gonna add a source here. It's gonna be text. Add a new source instead. Firebat phone timeout. And we're gonna add this source here, and it's gonna be number of days since Firebat gave up control of their phone, or since firebat was put in phone timeout. And we're gonna put it on 1.
Gay baby jail, basically.
Gay baby jail. Gay baby jail. Yes.
Since firebat's been put in gay baby jail.
And we're just gonna put that down here. Oh, whoops, wrong. We're just gonna put that down here because I think that it'll be very funny to keep an active counter. I don't know why it spawns in so big. We're gonna do a little active counter here. Of how many days firebat can go without control of their phone before they lose it and take the phone back and start streaming like an insane person again. Okay?
That sounds like a great time to do. I think firebat is gonna fuck it up incredibly quickly.
Yeah, and then we restart the timer. That's really fun. It's gonna be like one of the number of days since like workplace accident.
I think even days is generous. I even think maybe within this same video they may expire the timer. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Illegal stuff coming my direction, so I need to prepare for that. And so I'm putting my time, my energy, and finances into...
Wait, there's legal stuff coming in firebat's direction? Can you fill me in? Do you know what this is about?
The answer is no, because okay, so I can give you the schizophrenic breakdown.
Okay, schizophrenic breakdown.
They seem to believe they have a genuine legal case against. It used to be against me. Now it seems to be against their. Hang on, have you seen the Julia video?
No.
Right, 1 second. Let me get that from my server. This is very important viewing. Before we continue with this video, we need to watch this Julia video.
Okay.
Oh shit, but we also need to then see the Apollo. Oh god, there's so much lore to get through. Okay, right. You need to bear with me for about 5 seconds because I basically need to make a whole new on-the-fly docket for all this stuff to make sense. Because
keep that up. We'll fill ourselves in after the video. Okay.
Legal counsel.
Yeah, but the thing is, this video is an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay. So
just bear with me while I'm.
Okay, gang. In that case, I will probably go live again tomorrow. Maybe either tomorrow or Sunday. I promise I'll do a stream this weekend.
Well, hang on. If you give me about 10 seconds, if you give me about 5 minutes, I can get the whole docket for you.
Yeah.
So basically, so just bear with me. I'll have to go for my own YouTube watch history. So, oh my God, sorry, history. Right. So, I'm sending this link to you now. Right.
Okay.
Watch this one first, and then I'll send you the firebat follow-up video. And then this is who they're talking about doing legal action against in like a mitigation sense. So that's the original video. So this Julia person, it was a friend of firebat's friend, who's also friends with Sarah Faye, etc. Firebat got pissed off because Julia, the person's video I just sent you, she shared a photo, which you see in the video, of her and Sarah Faye and Repsion and some others all hanging out.
Okay.
And when the photo was shared, Firebat demanded an apology from this Julia person, and well, you can watch the video and see how well that went now.
Okay. We'll watch this.
So Victor wants an apology. After all the shit that he said on that video, he wants an apology. Alright, maybe I was too rough on him, guys. Maybe I went a little too far. Maybe I was way too mean when I posted that photo.
Okay, so we've got I think this is the Julia person here on the left.
Yeah, we've got her husband, some other person, Sarah Faye, Repsion, and a friend of theirs.
Sarah Faye, you're so pretty. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, you're all this seems like a nice little lovely group of people having fun. I like the shirtless guy back in the background. That's actually me.
And for reference, and just to make this clear, this photo made Firebat spiral like you couldn't fucking believe. They lost their shit over this photo. Firebat did.
Is there a stream that I can watch of Firebat spiraling?
They refer to it in the next video I sent you, which is their response video after this. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he already saw it. I thought I was under the impression that he had already seen it. I thought Repsion already showed it on his channel. I just posted that in there just to be funny, you know. But I poked the sleeping bear, guys. I fucked up. I mean, he really put us through the ringer with that video talking shit about our family and our marriage and all this kind of shit. I mean, I really sat down and contemplated it for at least 3 seconds. At least. And that little thinly veiled...
Wait, she's so funny. This girl is a diva. I love her.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Her level of comedy and sarcasm is absolute fucking tea. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
That got me. This woman she's fun. I like her.
Threat at the ending of your video. Oh my god, guys. I am so...
Autisticus, I'm not going to bring you in if you're just going to threaten violence against Firebat, and we don't want to get our channel taken down.
Scared. I'm so afraid. So, Victor, if you want a sincere apology, here it is. Victor, I am so sorry for the person that you have become. I am so sorry to your wife. I'm sorry for your child. I'm sorry for your situation. I'm sorry for all of it. I'm personally sorry to the A-loggers who have A-logged everything. I mean, they're not just doing it for entertainment at this point, but you're too stupid to fucking realize that. I am so sorry to every single person that you have harassed, sexually and otherwise.
Oh my god. Let's fucking go!
Dude, she's fucking great. She's fucking great. She's fucking great.
Goat! Goat! Oh my god, goat!
I am sorry for the food that you eat. Like, I've never felt sorry for an inanimate object before, but something makes me feel like I'm genuinely sorry for the food itself that you eat. I'm sorry.
That is so good. That is so fucking funny.
That you use. In fact, I'm also sorry for the people that I've tried to pawn the Victor Bowl off to and the Victor plate. I'm sorry to those people. I will dispose of those cookwares right now. I will dispose of them right now. I'll give them a proper burial. Damn it. What the fuck? Yeah, you know, I just decided to throw it off the back balcony. Too soon? At least they got some dignity. I'm sorry to Repsion and Femios that you guys have to deal with this shit. I mean, y'all are really taking one for the team here. I'm sorry.
Dude, this is like... This is the most brutal takedown of all time.
In fact, you literally admitted to throwing one off of a fucking balcony.
So for some reason, my brain thought to grab the cat and throw him off the back balcony.
I'm sorry to that cat. Like, genuinely, I hope that cat was okay. I'm sorry to YouTube that, you know, YouTube has to, you know, by freedom of speech, give you a platform. And I'm sorry to the prisoners who are going to have to I feel so bad for you guys, bro. And I'm really sorry to the people who have to associate with you on a daily basis.
It's so good. I love it. That is.
So I know that was eating them up. Rightfully so. I'm glad it did. You know, I don't want them feeling good. I want them to feel like shit. So hopefully they did.
So the next video is Firebat's direct response to that video.
Fabulous. Let's get into
and
it.
Firebat loses their shit basically in this video.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Yes, chat is working.
So we're going to do a proper 4-minute reply to Julia. So for those who don't know, Julia is someone who was apologizing, but it turns out she wasn't apologizing. So we already addressed how she made me feel and how it made her look. And so I made a proper reply back to this person. And so here we go. Julia, I'm sorry for my threat. Whether it be real or not, it doesn't matter, it wasn't okay. I'm also sorry for how badly I was talking about you and your husband. It wasn't okay for me to do that, and I take full accountability for that behavior. I'm also sorry that I didn't just come forth and just tell you how I felt about you before you even talked to Repsion and Sarah Faye. I'm sorry that I've taken a lot of my frustrations with these other people on you, even though you haven't done nothing wrong to me in a sense of literal. I mean, I got angry because you talked to Repsion. That's the truth. I got angry about that. Also was angry at the photo. You know, it was a mixture of feelings. It was a feeling of, well, Sarah Faye's happy, that's great, but seeing all people who know me work together to hurt me, it wasn't a good feeling. And so I'm sorry that I wasn't better at hiding my emotions when it came to online interactions and so forth. I'm also sorry for calling you a retard, you and your husband, and your child, and your sister, and your mom, and Isaiah's folks as well. And so, to Julia's sister, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I said what I said about you, even though I don't know you really. I haven't talked to you in years. So I basically made that up on the fly as a way to lash out, which still wasn't okay for me to do that. I take full accountability for that. And so, without further ado, that's all I want to say is I'm sorry for being an asshole. I'm sorry that I allowed my emotions get the best of me and I made a bad decision. And so that's on me. So that's all I really want to say at this point. And so for those of you, this is what an actual apology sounds like, not bleeping a picture to try to get underneath my skin and make it
up.
It's what she deserves.
This is what a genuine apology sounds like when it's the most disingenuous bullshit in the world.
Fun fact.
Shut the fuck up.
Fun fact, Furby. Like, hi, mouthful of spiders. Welcome in. Fun fact, Furby. If you do an apology, you don't get to end your apology with, and this is what an apology sounds like, because then you're just being a petty bitch.
Oh yeah, if you check your DMs, I've just sent you the squeakquels, as they say in the Alvin Chipmunk universe.
I'm very
with
excited.
all the for the records, for most of them you have to skip forward a bit because they use the same intro for each one, and then it cuts to like a new video of them actually being serious. But yeah, so that's fun.
I spilled a little bit of my tea on my dress. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not good.
But it's a black dress. It's fine.
But the same way you just spilled the tea is being spilled because it's piping hot. Am I right? Am I right?
Listen, no. Yeah. Sadame, listen, Sadame, Supergirl. I want you to know that in this house, we love and respect Alvin, Theodore, and Simon. All right, our 3 spiritual leaders. Okay. I personally have been an Alvin and the Chipmunks fan ever since I saw a viral meme that asked which chipmunk was getting the best head.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, Sadame, fuck you. I can't believe I've just been. I can't believe. Sadame's trying to cancel. Sadame's trying to cancel me for a fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks reference. Go fuck yourself, Sadame. I'm demodding you for that. I'm not going to demod you for that. But like that is close to demodding behavior. That is. What the fuck?
Wait, we gotta find the video. Which I love the chipmunk memes. They're so fucking funny.
Oh, well, the one about giving the best head or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yes. I saw one earlier today that was it had different radioactive elements. It was like, which chipmunk getting the most lethal dose of radiation poisoning?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, we love Alvin and the Chipmunks in this household.
You shit up. And not actually apologizing, but
Alvin is not a bully, he is a brat.
being an absolute asshole, which I don't take that. That's true. She is an asshole, so that's on her. And so this is how you deal with the bully. So without further ado, thank you for watching the video, and that's all I want to say.
This entire video is just...
If you know how I feel, why would you say that? Like, you put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy. You know I'm trying.
I love that clip. I love clips of Kim Kardashian crying because her crying is hilarious to me. Okay, let's get back to the video.
So that's what I'll be working on offline, unfortunately. So. Wasn't enough for people to harass me online. It's now they want to take it to courts and all that. So we're going to deal with this.
Wait. Pause. The way it's being phrased, granted, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, because I know that Firebat is a liar. But Firebat is making it sound like they are being taken to court. Is somebody suing Firebat?
Yeah, it's just... No, it's just Firebat just being illiterate, not being able to explain themselves properly.
Wonderful. Okay, great.
And I'll be prepared if they're actually going through with this. So just like with Repsion, we made sure we have what we need to take care of ourselves just in case he ever tries to come to my home, or anyone else for that matter. And we live close to a police station. I don't have to worry about it too much. And so this is just me taking another over-the-top precaution. Better safe than sorry, especially when it comes to my wife and my child. And so we're doing what we can. Now, is my live chat... Okay, live chat's working. There's just no actual messages coming through. 3 people watching. Okay, that's fine. This clown chatter is to die for.
What the fuck is...
I quickly became homophobic. Hating on gay people became part of my lifestyle.
Why are you eating kale leftover?
Ben, is that Ben Shapiro?
No, actually. That sound is from an animatic, where it was from a YouTube channel series. It was very popular back in the day, where people would send in stories, and then, like, the person who ran the channel would animate their stories and read them out.
Oh, yeah.
And this was a guy talking about how he became homophobic.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Seska, I have an idea. Well, I obviously message you after the thing, but I have an idea because you're very good with the soundboards.
Okay.
I'll message you after the stream.
Yeah. Please do.
See, I'm telling you, I have the mind of a master. I have the mind of a mastermind. What's that? I don't know, but I'm so creative like that.
Oh, wait. Miss Soap and Clay has added context. Okay. No, the Bat does believe they are going to court. It's a whole thing they've concocted because of their mods and that Julia comment about jail. Okay, that's what that is. Okay.
Die for. Every bite tastes amazing. So,
I'm confiscating the Revan mask. I'm confiscating the Revan mask. You don't deserve Revan.
Important updates. I have thought about the idea of switching over to Twitch.
Yes.
One, because
Yes.
So,
I'm really
Seska?
tapped into.
Yeah.
I covered the rest of this stream on my own stream. The rest of this is just nonsense.
Okay.
So the best thing to do is I saved the videos to cover all the other apologies that Firebat did. I'll just send you.
Okay, I will do those later because I know you covered all of these on your stream as well, and I want us to explore some new stuff.
Okay, so go there. Okay, so I'd then recommend going back through the docket.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the Bat is Back on FetLife.
That's a good one.
Okay. I do like Star Wars. I really do. I like.
A faggot, am I right? Sorry. Oh,
I am a massive.
Sorry.
I am. No, I love Star Wars. I actually unironically love Star Wars. I think it's so fun.
Yo, okay. Real question is, what's better? What's your favorite era of Star Wars?
Okay, so I'm gonna say something really brave and true, and I need to know if this is a safe place.
This is a safe place.
Okay, as long as this is a safe place for me to voice my opinions. I really love the prequel era. I'm sorry.
Yes! Yes! Yes, Queen! Yes! Oh my fucking god! Those are my favourite. They're the best films.
They are.
They are. They fucking are. Yes, they are. Holy shit! My favourite fucking Star Wars film of all time is Revenge of the Sith. They're fucking epic films.
It's
They're
so
great
good.
films.
Revenge of the
It
Sith
is a
is a
great film.
fantastic. It's a perfect Star Wars movie. It's incredible.
It's got everything you want. It's got the drama of the originals. It's got good enough special effects. It's great. It's fucking great.
Listen. Listen. All right. Phantom Menace, fantastic movie. All right. The Attack of the Clones.
Yep.
Attack of the Clones dragged a little bit. I still think it's good. All right. Revenge of the Sith.
Serviceable, yes, serviceable, yeah.
It's serviceable. Revenge of the Sith is a
goat.
perfect fucking movie. All right, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you live. The duel between Obi-Wan and Anakin is one of the best lightsaber battles in... It's one of the best battles in cinematic history. All right, it is one of the best duels in cinematic history. And nobody has shit on that. Incredible. It is an incredible, amazing movie. Okay? And I'm going to say something else.
I agree with you 100%.
I love the Clone Wars animated series. I love it. Alright? I love shit that takes place during the Clone Wars. It's phenomenal. Okay?
I agree. I agree with you on every aspect. Sorry, I've just slipped over and just shattered both my knees. Not literally. Don't get worried. But fuck, that just hurt a bit. But yes, no, I agree with you completely. I'm glad we found some common ground.
Yes.
There's too much hate for the prequels, and it feels so fucking forced. Prequel hate is so fucking forced.
I'm gonna say something really brave. I'm gonna say something really beautiful. Okay? Some of the best writing in Star Wars comes from the Clone Wars animated. I mean, obviously, we're all on the same page. That is brave,
but it's true. It's brave, but it's true. It's brave, but it's true.
We're all in the same boat when we all acknowledge that Andor is the best piece of Star Wars media outside of the movie, even including the movies. I think that Andor is one of the best pieces of Star Wars media ever made. It's one of the best pieces of sci-fi ever made. I love Andor. It is a perfect show. I think that all of Star Wars could stand to be a little bit more Chinese, obviously, but other than that, I think it's amazing.
Hello. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Welcome to this very short video that I'm going to be doing. Today I'm going to be talking about a very big development. Something's going to blow all your minds. For those,
okay. I think that it would have been better. Also, I'm going to say something else that's really brave since this is a safe space.
Yep.
Since this is a safe space, I would like to say something. I'm glad that Firefly did not get a second season. Don't get me wrong.
That
Don't get me wrong.
That is a hot take. That is.
Love Firefly.
That's a hot take. That is.
I love Firefly. The show and the movie. Serenity, incredible movie. Beautiful. I loved it. If Firefly had been allowed to go on, there is no way Joss Whedon wouldn't have gotten real racist. He was flying too close to the sun. And yes, they are doing a new animated series.
I was thinking about him in my head for a moment. You are probably right. You're probably right.
Granted, I would have loved more Firefly. I would still love more Firefly. I'm very excited for the animated series. I love the Firefly novels. Did you know that there's a series of Firefly novels? They're incredible.
I was not aware.
They're amazing. They're amazing.
You don't know, I've been working on OBS, having a good old time with that, doing my best work that I think I've ever made in my entire life, and enjoying being the best version I can be on OBS. But then I just decided I'm going to be slowing down to almost no more Hangout live streams. But then something has changed recently that's changed everything. So for those of you who don't know, I've been harassed online for quite some while as the Chris Chan 2.0 or as Rapebat or by other names that are just inappropriate to be calling me at any day or time. It's inappropriate to have on the web. And so recently I went through a development. I have a baby girl. I'm on development. Something's going to blow all your minds. For those of you
reasons I am returning to FetLife: community, self-improvement, education on others who are trans like myself, be my most authentic self because I can and my wife supports my decision. Sure. Community, you're going into a community of one, that's not what FetLife is for. FetLife is for finding a community of kinksters. It's for finding a community of people who enjoy BDSM and fetish content. You're going into a community of gooners, of people who there's nothing wrong with being a gooner, there's nothing wrong with being a kinkster. I'm a gooner, I'm a kinkster, proudly. Love it. Anybody who follows me on Blue Sky knows that I'm a horny motherfucker. But if your whole thing is I'm not going to be consuming porn, you shouldn't be on FetLife. Because if you go on FetLife, all you're going to see is porn. That's the only thing that gets posted on there. Self-improvement. The only thing you're going to improve is how quickly you come. Alright? 3. Educations on others who are trans like myself. You should not be educating any trans person because you have been transitioning for all of 5 minutes. You are a baby trans. You are not a trans elder. Alright? 4. Be my most authentic self. It's kinky Facebook. It's for kinksters. Be my most authentic self. Your most authentic self is a fucking sissy crossdresser, okay? You fucking embrace it or don't. We're gonna make fun of you either way. Because I can and my wife supports my decision. No, she doesn't. I guarantee you Tanya doesn't.
You don't know, I've been working on OBS, having a good old time with that, doing my best work that I think I've ever made in my entire life, and enjoying
why I am not returning. Okay, so Firebat's not going to be making porn. Firebat is not going to be watching porn. Firebat's not going to be cheating of any kind. Firebat is not going to post inappropriate things I wouldn't want commentary channels to see or cover or my child in the future. 4 is a great rule to have. It's also why you shouldn't be on fucking FetLife. Okay? 1, making porn. Good. No one wants to see you naked. 2, watching porn. That is a lie. Because I know when you return to FetLife. I was aware. I was watching the channels. I was in Trough's server. I was in Fimio's server when you returned to FetLife. And we were all talking about it. And the very first thing you did when you went back to FetLife is you accepted a friend request from another sissy cross-dressing fetishist who was posting pictures of themselves naked. So that is a lie. Studies have shown that. So that is. I got a few sounds we're going to play for that.
Completely not true.
Liar!
Inappropriate. She's a gold digger, she's a slut, she's a whore, and she's totally fake.
Okay, thank you.
being the best version I can be on OBS.
And yes, you're right, Sadame. Rule 4 should keep this person off of YouTube as well, because guarantee you, all of this shit your child is going to see. and they're going to make fun of you forever. And then they're never going to talk to you, and you're going to die alone in a nursing home.
But then I just decided I'm going to be slowing down to almost no.
Bottom line is, this is my life. Bottom line is, this is my life, is nobody's business but my own. My fet life is off limits for those who respect boundaries, and I fully intend to fulfill my plans to return to the woman I want to be.
More.
Wait, I thought firebat was planning on detransitioning again.
Hangout live streams, but then something has changed recently that's changed everything. So for those of you who don't know,
I am no longer apologizing for my past sins, and I am done being afraid to be myself. And if people don't like that, too bad. I answer to God, my wife, and my kiddo. My kiddo. My kiddo? Like the karate? And therapists. Piss off judgmental pricks.
Harassed online for quite some while as the Christian 2.0 or as Rapeabat or by other names. They're just inappropriate.
Just because I have made mistakes 10 years ago, 1 year ago, 9 months ago, 1 day ago, it doesn't matter. Bullying someone online for their past sins and or the fact they are different is not okay, nor will be tolerated. Use a fucking comma or a period. Separate your sentences. Holy bat sentence, Batman. One, raping someone is not a mistake. It is a crime. And if it is true, because we have to say allegedly, because everyone's innocent until proven in a court of law, granted, I personally believe it happened. Also, wait a minute, I don't even need to say allegedly, because you admitted to it, motherfucker. You admitted to it. Rape is a crime. It is not a mistake, alright? Gooning at work is a mistake, but it's also a fucking crime, alright? And if you're gonna post here's why everyone keeps telling you to get off YouTube, firebat, because if you're gonna post all the stupid, shitty mistakes you do, in a public space, on the public internet, for the public to consume, then the public is gonna talk about it, dumbass.
To be calling me.
And yeah, and you made your own video bragging about the rape.
At any day or time, it's inappropriate to have on the web. And so recently, I've went through a development. I have a baby girl.
I take full responsibility for my past sins and mistakes, and I take responsibility for being back on FetLife and willingly choose to make this post as proof that I genuinely don't care what others think. I'm the firebat, and I'm finally free. And am finally free.
I'm also married, and also had left FetLife and chose to be the best version of myself I could ever be in my life. It was the best decision I have made.
Yeah.
You know that finally free line?
You mean how it's a reference to slavery?
No, the finally free. No, that's a reference to trolls on the internet. I'm a firebat, I'm finally free.
Mm-hmm. Free at last, good God almighty, I am free at last. Wait.
That's a direct trolls on the internet reference.
Yeah. Quick aside, because I've just been reminded of this.
Okay, pretend it's 1978, and you're straight. Your best buddy calls you up one night and says, "Hey man, I haven't seen you in a long time. Let's get together tonight. Let's go to a party, to a disco." See, that sounds like a great idea. I just broke up with this Playboy bunny. I busted open her lip. She split town. Yeah, come by around town. We'll shoot the shit, have some brewski. Sounds cool. So he comes over, you're catching up on old times, having some laughs, get ready to go out, put on a pair of khaki pants, topsiders, Brooks Brothers shirt, go down to get in his car. "Hey man, you got a Camaro? You're doing great." Then he starts driving around town. He gets real quiet, kind of introvert, doesn't say too much. Keeps looking at himself in the rearview mirror, fixing his hair. Then he starts driving down some dark alleys you've never been down before. He pulls up to the bumper, jumps out of the car, slams the door, runs up the stairs. You've never seen a guy run upstairs like this before. And you walk up behind him, you're standing around looking inside. It's kind of smoky. You don't see any girls. And wait a minute, maybe you do. Couple dancing together, short hair, flannel shirts, big fat asses. Not your kind of girls. Then you go over to the bar and you're leaning there having a beer. And all of a sudden, this guy starts walking towards you in a real tight pair of 5-button Levi's. Yellowing tank top, handlebar mustache, red bandana hanging out of his left pocket says, hey, I'd like to buy you a beer. Yeah, well, I've got one.
That's Sandra Bernhard.
Already. At this point, your best buddy has disappeared. Thanks a lot, man. Then this guy pulls out a little bottle and shoves them up underneath your nose. They're poppers. You never smell them before. They kind of stink, but you're starting to feel kind of sexy and hot and sweaty and fucked up and into the rhythm. And he leads you out to the dance floor, but inside your head it keeps echoing, but I'm straight, man. I'm straight. I'm straight. Somebody hands you a tambourine. Suddenly, in the corner of the disco, you see a big black man with a gold-lame caftan looming above the crowd. He has a blonde afro and red lipstick smeared across his face. He's a black angel there to take you higher. You feel like Columbus crossing the Atlantic. You've discovered the new world. You
This
feel
is queer
free.
art.
Thank God Almighty, free at last. Woo, 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 woo. Do it, Sylvester. Do it, girl.
Watching that live was a formative experience for me.
So, if we do anything, you have to send me that video. You have to send me that video.
Yeah,
That is fucking key as fuck. That is phenomenal. You have to send me that video. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got you. There.
That is queer art. That is
Oh,
genuinely
yeah.
queer
Sandra
art.
Bernhard, there's a reason she's a queer icon.
Because I've decided to
Choosing to come back to TheTroughLive is the best decision I can make for myself and my family. I need a community of folks who are like myself and need a healthy place to express, talk, and just be myself. So commentaries, last time I asked, ... they won't respect it, watch. Please leave my other social medias alone!
basically undo everything I've done. I've been doing Hogwarts Legacy in my spare time, so I'm not getting nearly as much. So I'm focusing on the very things these commentary channels have been telling me that I should focus on, which on what I love doing, which is OBS and doing games like this. So people like Femiois has been abusing
She is guilty of harassment, kink shaming, dehumanization, and defamation.
me, sharing my sexual content, trying to abuse.
Controversial, maybe controversial take here, okay? Like, I know kink shaming bad, but you know what? Actually, I think kink shaming. Fuck you, I'm gonna come out. Listen, you know, I'm a bit of a butch homosexual. I don't know how to say that without sounding weird, but like, I'm very straight passing, right? So I don't know. I get treated differently, I guess, in society, also because I'm white. But the thing is that like, I think it's very justified to kink shame people for a lot of reasons, especially if their fetish is child inflation.
Listen.
Like,
I'm gonna say something really
you know?
I'm gonna be brave. This is a safe space. I think some kinks need to be shamed. And out of all of
I agree.
Out of all of Firebat's kinks, I think the whole blueberryfication kink is probably the most harmless. Because it's impossible.
That is a statement.
It's impossible to happen. There's no way that it's weird. Sure. Am I gonna make fun of it? Absolutely. Because I'm a bitch. But I think that it is the most... It doesn't. The idea is the act of the inflation, right? And it would make sense that somebody who is a young child watched that and it was a formative experience for them. A lot of people became furries because when they were kids, they watched
but
Robin Hood or whatever.
The Lion King or whatever, for sure. But the thing is though, but it's specifically Violet being the inflation tea.
Yeah.
Which gives me the
whole...
ick. To the point that Firebats almost like, I mean, to call it trans identity doesn't seem right because they don't even seem to consistently use that name in the trans identity. You know, like whatever it is, identity they keep using the Violet name in. That seems to be directly linked to the
Yeah.
The source itself. You know, like, if firebat was just like, yeah, you know, I'm into inflation. Okay, there's plenty of fucking adults into inflation.
Exactly.
I find it fucking weird, but I'm not going to judge someone for it. But like the fact that it's like firebat is specifically into the violent inflation.
Yeah.
And you know, they're on the record for masturbating while drinking melted butter, while humming the fucking dumper diddly dee theme song to themselves.
That is fucked up. I don't like the inclusion of a child character.
It's specific upon a particular child being inflated. That's where my grievance come from.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would agree with that. I would actually agree with that take. I think being into inflation is not weird. I know plenty of people who are into inflation.
Yeah,
and I
agree. Like, you know, is it a bit odd? You know, I mean, sure, but I'm sure there's plenty of fetishes we all have that someone else will find odd. You know, I'm not going to judge anyone for just having an inflation fetish. It's the specific way that firebat's inflation fetish is.
Yeah.
It's the devil is in the details, as they say.
Sure. Yeah, no, I would agree with that. All right, let's continue.
Oh, right. Sorry, there's people in the chat. Sorry, very quickly. There's Honey in the chat is saying, fucking what? Just to explain, make it clear.
Firebat,
so,
I'll break it down.
Firebat
has a inflation fetish that is specifically tied to Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka and the Charlie Factory, or the book version Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where has repeatedly gooned to the idea of being Violet Beauregard, eating the accursed bubblegum, and turning into a big inflated blueberry. Famously has posted about jorking it, and by it I mean their peanuts, while drinking melted butter and listening to the Oompa Loompa song on repeat. And it's why we have it's why we make fun of Firebat for their fetishes, because it's just weird.
And that is why they're called that is why they call themselves Violet, Luke and Rose, because the titular character which got inflated was called Violet in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory series.
Yeah, Violet Beauregard. So we're gonna continue. So Repsion had. Oh shit! Did I fuck it up?
I'm sure you're fine.
There we go.
The attempt to bring me down and to tear me apart. They have humiliated me.
This is Trough mentioned. Borderline doxing with my DMV record.
Trough mentioned. Let's go.
Yeah. Borderline doxing with my DMV record and sharing my real name and constant online harassment. Motherfucker, bitch, you post your real name online all the time. That's you. You're doing that.
Yeah.
Dehumanized me, and above all, have defamed me online. I hope these people are held accountable sometime down the road, if not by me, but by someone else. Because I got sick and tired of it, so I tried leaving YouTube.
God damn it, Malcolm. Sharing my pet life, exposing emails that are inappropriate for the web, doxing me, online harassment, and more. What were those emails? Hang on. What were those emails? Firebat was in those emails. What emails were exposed? Were they perhaps incriminating emails? Were they incriminating?
They were incriminating emails. They very much were incriminating.
So it's like, oh, someone's being cancelled. Yeah, it's all, no one's defaming you. We're just sharing the things you say and making fun of it.
Over and over.
Defaming would involve just, would involve spreading false information about you. Which is impossible to do when it is all direct quotes.
Over and over again, to a point where I just wasn't healthy. I was going crazy. I felt like I was not being my most authentic self. So guess what? I got a little surprise for all you fuckers. I'm back. I am back on motherfucking...
Okay, so the non-horny person describes themselves as a 29-year-old transgender sub. So that stands for submissive.
Also, sorry, can we just rewind by 10 seconds? Did they just describe themselves as pathetic?
I wasn't healthy. I was going crazy. I felt like I was not being my most authentic self. So guess what?
Authentic.
I got a little surprise for all you fuckers. Sorry. I'm back. I am back on motherfucking FetLife, and I'm not even going to hide who I am. I'm not even...
Bisexual.
Also, pause again. That is not the fucking win that Firebat thinks it is. Yeah, you fucking trolls. You think you won? Well, I'm back to fucking publicly gooning online. So take that
I'm going to
atheist,
pretend
like,
something
that
I'm
is
not. So you know the difference between this FetLife and the ones I've had in the past? I'm changing why
If you know me from past... Wait, we're going to read some of these, actually. Hold on.
something I'm not. So you know the difference
Official Firebat channel. If you know me from past streams or comments...
between this FetLife and...
a very different chapter of my life. My online footprint was what's defined by public outbursts and offensive behavior. Since turning back to Christ, I am leaving
the ones I've had in the
past
past,
completely behind.
I'm changing how...
I am a Republican.
why I use it and how I use it. I'm going to use it to share my beauty, my shape, my body. I'm going to be using it to be the most authentic, most beautiful self I can be.
Most authentic, most beautiful self I can be. Meanwhile, they're looking like a thumb!
And be a part of a community that I once a part of. This morning I was inspired by also... But...
My most authentic, beautiful self, you guys. You guys, it's their most authentic, beautiful self.
I'm a phenomenal.
Oh wait, I gotta get my camera here. I gotta do my firebat impression here. Hold on, wait. My most authentic and beautiful self. Look at like Jabba the fucking Hutt.
Have you heard that like AI, like black women empowerment song?
No, I've never heard anything like that. Hold on, wait. I've got a perfect sound for this.
Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was fly, hot, and sexy and beautiful, and she's nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort.
Hell yeah, this is at least one or two people in the chat will get this. There's like an AI song that's been memed, like, and it's like, because it's an AI song, and it's like, I'm a phenomenal black woman, walk with grace. Like that's what it reminds me of when Firebat talks about their true self and all this fucking confidence bullshit. Someone in the chat will get the reference to that.
Firebat, I thought you weren't going to be on FetLife. I thought you were done with that behavior. I thought you changed. I thought you grew. In truth, as I did, and I am.
God damn it, we're not showing the baby. We're not showing the baby. Okay.
Biggest FU to anyone and everyone who judges me on social media and or defames me and harasses me. To show I am no longer afraid to be myself, and I'm sick and tired of feeling like I can't be myself because of commentary channels and or people who bully me and harass me.
I like that Firebat is kind of like triple threading it with the JO crystals that they're wearing.
But Firebat, what are you gonna do if they make a video about this video that you're doing? Well, I'm counting on it. Because I know if one video does it, people do it with this video, others will do with it the same. But Firebat, what about your daughter? What if she finds out about your FetLife one day? Well, here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, in the past I used to do very sexual, very...
Sarah Faye, with a great comment, says, why would you show your baby in a video about FetLife, you disgusting freak? Exactly.
Literally.
Why would you combine the two? And this is like the whole thing. You must remember, like, I don't know, 5 months ago, when Firebat was discussing this idea that they would keep they deleted that channel in the end. But when they had their previous channel, the previous one was doing okay. And they were like, I want to keep this channel up to be a legacy for my daughter to take over at some point. And it's like, why the fuck would you want to pass your YouTube channel onto your daughter? Because half of the fucking videos on the original OG channel with the 2,000 subscribers, whatever, like half of the content was them talking about their full-on fetishes and city shit. Like, why would you want to combine the two?
I don't like that.
It's bizarre. Yeah, I don't either. I think a lot of people don't. I think it quite rightly weirds a lot of people out.
Inappropriate content, and I stopped doing that because that's not no longer who I am these days. So I chose to change and not be that. On FetLife, I'm using it just for writing down my feelings, my transitioning, journaling, and be connected to other people who are like me.
Bitch, get a Tumblr. Shut the fuck up.
Who are Christian, who are
I'm sorry, did the journal factory explode?
Republican, who are transgender.
Why fucking make a fucking Tumblr account? Like, who gives a shit?
Make a WordPress.
Come on.
Like,
dude, what the f? Why are you fucking here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife?
Go home to your family.
That example for my fellow brothers and sisters who are terrified because of judgmental people on the internet. So let me be the first to say, you guys got this.
Trolls on the internet are pathetic, and long live the Empire? The Empire?
Trolls on the internet are pathetic. I just stand on my head now. Can't forget it. I live in my life now. Can you see? I'm finally awesome. I'm finally.
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Don't be afraid. Be amazing. Be resilient. Screw what haters say and just be amazing. So that's all I have to say. And so without further ado, I want to hop off of this and move on with my life and day. And I want to continue focusing on myself and on my daughter and on what I want to be. And who I want to be in life is to be the best trans person I can be, while also having fun. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, trolls on the internet are...
I quickly became homophobic. Hating on gay people became part of my lifestyle.
Bro fist. Like, oh my god. Alright. So, tell you what.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I'm a bit drunk. Seska, you haven't seen any of the Great Exposures video, have you?
Not a one.
The first 10 minutes of it are definitely worth watching. I'll give it the link, 1 second. The first 10 minutes are definitely watching.
Okay. Sorry, I'm mogging on people right now.
This thing's got a lot of views. 1.5k views. That's quite a lot for fucking firebat niche bullshit.
Who has 1k views? The Great Exposure video?
Yeah, I just linked it, yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna watch a little bit of this. Oh.
By the way, it is so 20... It's unbelievably 2012 coded, by the way. We're both old heads. This will remind you of the sort of bullshit we used to watch from way back in the day. It's so fucking...
You, sir, are extremely bald.
That is the most bald man I've ever seen in my life.
Bald!
Oh.
My eyes!
His hairline's up here.
Ladies!
Oh. Not a good intro.
No, it's so fucking dated.
Social credit deducted. And, gentlemen, citizens of the crumb side of YouTube, it's been a long while, hasn't it? What, 4 years since my last new video? What can I say other than your boy needed a long rest to recharge my battery? However, I'm back, at least temporarily. Not going to make any promises about how long I stick around. So, anyways, what's up? What do you guys want to talk about? Anything of any significance happened during my long hiatus slumber?
Yeah, it does make sense, because ultimately, like, yes, Tanya does have her own agency, but she comes from a background of her father.
I know her, and I know the voice. Those are some friends of mine.
We love Femios.
Her previous husband abused her. She's not had the greatest relationships.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This is a huge YouTube channel. 1.2k subscribers? What the fuck? Okay, listen, guys. I'm actually mogged by the greatest... Tanya's ex actually mogs me. In subscribers. That is actually... fuck me. That is...
But you're mogging...
horrific.
You're mogging Tanya's ex in terms of hairline.
Wow.
I fled from my ex because I was stupid enough to stay as long as I did, but I knew deep down that I was with the wrong person. All I really was missing was that little extra push from an outside source. And just like that, I was gone within just a few weeks. I think I got over him in the first 3 years of our relationship. But I stayed with him for 10 more. And he didn't even do anything. Well, that's actually pretty accurate. He didn't do anything. That was the problem. He didn't do enough.
What? Okay, so her previous relationship she was in a
Repsion, that's another
abusive
guy I know.
relationship, and she's admitting on camera right here directly that an outside source was the one that gave her the push to get out of that relationship. And now you're in another relationship that maybe isn't as abusive as the last one, but it is abusive.
Oh. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
All right.
I hate
Let's
that.
fucking do this.
I hate that. I hate it. It's that bullshit fucking like old school 2010 like, oh guys, what's been happening recently? And then like they throw a bunch of clips. Oh my god, guys, what the epic source? Zoing! You know, it's like, oh my god, it's so dated. It's unbelievably dated.
Actually, Doggo is girl boss, which 16 Disney princesses that look better as latte art.
So yeah, as you clearly just saw, I've been indirectly pulled into this massive drama that's been going on with my ex-girlfriend and her now wife-husband, known online as Firebat. No, not that Firebat, this Firebat. And
of course Firebat's a simp for the fucking Empire. What a loser. Alright? Republic or die, bitches.
Keep in mind, this is about the 896th YouTube channel he started because he tends to delete accounts when internet scrutiny gets too hot for him, even though he claims to not care about what the so-called trolls have to say.
Wait,
lie detector test determined.
That's a lie.
That was a lie.
However, I'm actually going to try to keep any remaining mentions/shots of him to a minimum from this point on in the video, because there's plenty of other people on YouTube who are already milking the shit out of this lol cow, and I would only just be repeating things they've already said. Plus, I don't particularly like standing in line to get my turn at an already crowded milking station, unless...
Gross.
Ew.
Gross as fuck. Gross.
I can offer significant insight that nobody else is mentioning, and I prefer going after fresh victims with fresh material. Also, most of the things I know about Firebat...
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
I got secondhand from all the channels that have covered him, whereas this video's main target, I have profound intimate knowledge of.
Why are we
Which
talking
leads
shit about
me
Tanya?
to the subject of this video. My ex, Tanya. You know, it's funny. There were a few times during our relationship where she displayed such staggering stupidity and or toxicity that pissed me off so much that I actually did threaten to make a video exposing said stupidity and or toxicity despite us being in a relationship. Because as I've said numerous times since this channel's inception, I'm an equal opportunity exposure artist. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship I have.
Seska, pause. Just as a heads up, half of this video is them unironically being like 2014 tier quote unquote red pill MGTOW shit. They segue their grievances with Tanya into and this is why you can't trust women at least 8 times in this video.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
Okay.
Whether it be close,
I haven't heard MGTOW in 10 years.
Associative,
Yeah, I
or
know.
none.
This a
All
fucking
who
trip.
are
It really is a
deserving
fucking trip.
Can get this work. However,
so
cooler heads
nostalgic.
would eventually prevail, so I never did make any such video. But now that she's gotten herself roped in with a mentally ill, supposed and alleged serial abuser who can't help but show their entire mentally ill life on the internet for the Hungry Shark drama channels to sink their teeth into, she actually had to make a video of her own on the subject, which I'll dissect some of later on. Because of all of this, I actually ended up getting brought into the drama both indirectly and now even directly. So now my hand has been forced, and I actually don't have much of a choice but to address her nonsensical bullshit behavior, because I feel like I have to clear my name a little bit and correct some of the bullshit that some of these drama channels have been perpetuating. Namely that I was some monstrous constant abuser and that Tanya is an innocent victim, both in our relationship and in her current marriage. Now let me start off by saying this. Despite all of the various and copious shit flinging I'll no doubt end up doing to Tanya in this video, I don't think she's a complete and utter garbage pile of a human being. In fact, despite her horrifically toxic tendencies and traits, she has quite a lot of good qualities in her too. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I was with her for nearly 13 and a half years, so I must have gotten some enjoyable experiences from being with her. In fact, she's even been featured in a few of my videos on this channel. However, to hear her tell it now, she doesn't feel the same way about me, but trust me, we'll get into that revisionist horseshit later. Moving on to her traumatic upbringing, her childhood trauma was not her fault in any way. Her mother essentially abandoned her at age 3, leaving her in the care of her two-faced, backstabbing, narcissistic, mentally and physically abusive, serial adultery committing father. The incident she referenced in her video where she was pinned to the ground and strangled, that was his bitch-made ass. Not to mention the regular verbal abuse she got from her second stepmom, who herself was a narcissistic, disgusting, morbidly obese, sloppy sweat hog. Her and Tanya's dad would even regularly team up in mentally abusing Tanya. So yeah, she didn't have the best upbringing, and she deserves not one shred of blame for that. However, what is her fault?
Is he allowed to even expose Tanya's childhood trauma like this? The answer would be no.
No.
It is not his place to be going out here and
Tanya never said any of this shit publicly. Like, this is all being revealed for the first time by the quote-unquote great exposer.
Yeah, so this is him spilling a bunch of tea on his ex as a vindictive asshole to put all of her shit online.
And where any
I know he said it a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
But like when he's like, I've been dragged into this drama and I have no choice but to respond. It's like no one knows who the fuck you are.
No one knew who you were.
Yeah, like no one knows who the fuck the great exposer was until the great exposer left a bunch of YouTube comments on Mr. Repsion's YouTube channel saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm the ex that she's talking about." So when they say they've been dragged into it, they mean they've dragged themselves into it.
Listen, it's just like I have been dragged into the bar I'm going to go to after this, and I'm going to be forced to down 4 gin and tonics. And I'm going to be forced...
And that is why I've got blackout... And listen, now I'm blackout at said bar, and I've just beaten up the bar staff. But, like, you know, I had no choice in the matter.
I was forced to try and get that cop to give me a piggyback ride because I was too drunk and my heels hurt.
Listen, I had no choice but to try and suck off the fucking bouncer. Okay, it was God's plan. It was God's plan.
I was dragged into trying to grab that cop's gun. I need some. I need to be re-Chinese. Hold on.
Hell
I
yeah.
have for her ends is her incessant need to weaponize her trauma and use it as a security shield to justify her shitty and toxic behaviors that she subjected me to, and I have no doubt she's also likely subjecting Firebat to, although probably to a lesser degree than me based on the instances that have been documented by all these Firebat incineration videos. And regarding that, just as a side note, it's come to my attention that Firebat seems to get very sensitive and butthurt whenever Tanya corrects him on things he does wrong or things he says that are wrong. That's awfully funny considering that in mine and Tanya's relationship, the dynamic was the exact opposite. I was the one having to regularly correct things that she would say that were incorrect and would occasionally offer criticism regarding any questionable behavior she would engage in. And no matter how gently I tried to relay those corrections and criticisms,
I just say as well, can I just say for the record, even this fucking way of phrasing is such like, I have no other way of putting this, such F-slur fucking like Redditor fucking behavior.
Absolutely.
Like, I had no choice but to correct my bitch girlfriend on her stupidity. Haha. Am I right, fellas? Like, shut the fuck. I had no choice. Guys, okay, she wasn't quite Rick and Morty Sigma enough to get the true meaning of what was at hand here. She needed to be corrected. Like, did she really? Did she really? You know, like, it's unbelievably fucking cringe. Mine was 10,000 social credits.
Minus 10,000. I'm gonna go pee really quickly. Entertain the chat, please, or I'll die.
Yeah, I will. Okay, I will. Mao Zedong. I'm not going to try and sing the song any further. I may be denounced as a racist for my attempts. Sadame Subigo says, he does sound very gentle. Whopping up a gentleman. Da, 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 da. Sadame Subigo says, Trough, did you read your comment on his video? I did not. 1 second, I can probably find that comment. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, let me go try and find your comment. I see your comment on here. Maybe okay, I'll type it by newest. Oh dear, your comment does not seem to. Your comment seems to have been deleted. Yeah, no, Sadame, your comment's been deleted from the video. Unless I'm missing, like, I can see everyone else's comments. I can see Mrs. Soap and Clay's comments especially, but everyone else, but your comment seems to be vanished. Mr. Soap and Clay says, literally, I don't think Femio's even made a stream on that comment he left on her video a few months ago. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's been, yeah, like, again, like this whole thing of, I've had no choice, guys, but to respond to this shit is just, it is just straight up just nonsense from the Great Exposer. Like, it's just malarkey. Yeah, it appears that Sadame's question towards the Great Exposer has been censored by the Great Exposer themselves. Shit, where is my shot glass that I accidentally dropped from the floor earlier? 1 second, let me try and find that. Ah! Okay, never mind. Oh!
Hello, fellow Italians.
I got on my knees to try and find that glass, and my knees are very sore. Yeah, from when I fell on them earlier. Oh,
crazy.
Not from sucking dick, from when I fell on them earlier.
That's crazy.
Oh. How that actually hurt. Oh,
she would
anyway.
get super sensitive and butthurt and lash out at me, which led to a good number of our arguments. So I consider it delicious karmic retribution that she now regularly has to go through the same wretched bullshit she regularly subjected me to. Trust and fucking believe that this ain't gonna be the first victory lap I do in this video, so y'all better prepare and get used to it now. Anyways, her foundationally traumatic toxic behavior got so bad over the last 2 years of our relationship that I tried desperately to get her to go to therapy, but she fought me tooth and nail every step of the way, coming up with all manner of excuses. She would say that therapy was too expensive, while not only having a seemingly free healthcare health insurance plan, but also having roughly $30,000 in savings. She would say that she already tried to go to therapy, but it didn't work, so it was a waste of time, even though she had only done it for about 4 months tops and happened to have a mediocre therapist. But yeah, let's just throw the baby out with the bathwater and not even bother trying again and try to get a better therapist. And then came the worst excuse of all. The old chestnut of, well, I'll only go to therapy if you go too. Considering that I was not the one regularly engaging in toxic behavior, to which she herself would later admit to in an email she sent to me after our breakup, this demand was completely outrageous and utterly infuriating.
God forbid you ask your fucking boyfriend to go to therapy. Like, men will literally come up with any excuse to not go to therapy. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
By her own
And it's just so.
admission,
Go ahead.
It's just so great how this guy is like to Tanya, like, yo, bitch, you need to go to fucking therapy. You're fucking crazy. And then Tanya's like, okay, I'll go to therapy if you go to therapy too. And then he's like, what? How could you even suggest that? It's just like, it's so narcissistic.
If you were truly a supportive and loving partner, you would have agreed to go to therapy. If you truly
Yeah, you would have gone to the couples therapy. You would have gone to the couples therapy, exactly.
Yeah, because listen, if I really wanted, like, if I wanted my wife to go to therapy and she said that to me, my initial reaction would have just been like, okay, well, maybe she doesn't want to go alone, or maybe she has some stuff that she wants to work out with me specifically, or maybe she just needs to feel supported. So, even if you don't think you need therapy, you should do it if your partner asks you to, because it's to show that you support them. It's like those people who say, like, oh, don't you ever since you lost your hair for chemo, you don't look ugly. But then if you like, oh, would you shave your head to support me? They would say, no, I would never. Like, it's solidarity. It's just something you do to support your partner.
she was the instigator in about 90% of the conflicts we had in the relationship. So I'll be goddamned if she or any other outside observer, for that matter, is going to try to make it seem like I'm a significant part of the problem in any fucking capacity. Nope, not fucking happening. Now, I already know what the ready-made response from her and some of the other channels that are aware of all this will come at me with. Oh, you held her to the wall and punched a hole in said wall. Oh, you threatened her with a knife on 2 separate occasions. Yep, sure fucking did. After
what?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh my God! He admitted!
There's no shame at all.
I don't know who needs to hear this right now, and maybe nobody does. But under no circumstances did you ever punch walls around your partner, hold a knife, partner, for any reason. This is demonic. This is demonic. Also, I don't know if we're going to get through the entirety of this video because I'm getting really, really tired and I want to do some online shopping and goonery before I go to bed.
That's fair enough.
Would you mind if we put a pin in this and we continue this on?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
it's a good time to leave it. A good time to leave it. We'll cover the rest of this another time.
Yeah, I'm very excited to continue this tomorrow.
That sounds good.
I'm very excited to continue this tomorrow, you guys. Thank you all so much. This has been one of the best streams we've done in a while. You guys are amazing. If any of y'all are in New York, you can catch me on Wednesday at Jade Bar in Bed-Stuy. I will be doing a drag show there. Come see me and a bunch of other amazing performers. Do some really, really cool drag, burlesque, variety show stuff. in a really, really cool space. Thank you to the TroughLive for coming. You are amazing, Trough. Thank you to the audience. Thank you to my moderators. And thank you to firebat for providing such beautiful content for me to react to.
If anyone wants to, if anyone wants to have a VC, I'll be in my own server in the general chat.
I will
general
probably.
VC if anyone wants to.
I will probably be in there so we can all say hi. We can all hang out. We can hang out in the VC of this server too. A reminder.
Yeah, I wish. I don't mind either way. I don't mind either way. To be fair,
Yeah.
whichever
If
is
somebody
easier.
can type in !Discord into the chat, and provide a link to my Discord that you can come join. We can all hang out. Now I'm in there. Alwa's in there. Trough's in there. Sarah Faye's in there. Beyonce might be in there. We don't know. I don't know everybody's name in here. But feel free to please come in, say hi, hang out with us. I'm in there all the time, actually. I will talk to you later, okay? I won't be live streaming the show. I don't live stream the shows. I do post out to my Instagram, but actually I'm gonna move my camera. I don't live stream the shows because sometimes people be taking their titties out, and I don't want to get my shit taken down. So it's a very, very cool time, and I really, really hope that you guys hang out in my server, have fun. I'm really trying to do more content online that's not just reaction content. I also do gaming streams, and I also do just variety content as well. Except my gaming streams, as opposed to firebat's, are actually good. I'm currently replaying Final Fantasy X-2, as well as some other RPGs that are actually good rather than Hogwarts Legacy. So please, I hope I see you all in there, and you have a good night.
Yeah, I'll see you there.